So, what do we do now?
I remember what he's looking for. He's still trying to find the Ruzavan.
He needs the Necronomicon. He's trying to use the Stella to awaken Zamindor.
Don't say that name.
Why is it prohibited? It is the foundation of all of our research.
Not to pivot from whatever he's trying to do. But you all hear that voice too, right?
Wake up.
Save me.
Well, after that fight, I'm sure things can't go worse.
You had battled yet another fiend from beyond the stars, a half-invisible, furious creature that lashed out against the party and the surrounding environs with equal aimless rage. But, again, you had triumphed. It was close. It was a desperate battle, but still, you triumphed. In those moments after, when the flying stone and the pounding tentacles, the cries of battle, all had fallen silent, then everything for you, prototype, switched. Your view of the room, your vision of this destroyed menagerie, flickered and traded. And from this room, from this destroyed stone floor, you were standing upon something smooth, worked and polished. The damaged walls of sandstone around you replaced with paneled wood. The near complete silence filled with the cries of gulls, lapping waves, voices muted outside. And again, in front of you, you see that strange, hovering, glowing being. The Harbor Master. A thing that looks much, at first, almost like a floating helm, wreathed in golden light, but bits of it errant and shifting, almost imperceptible. If the thing could pace, you figure it would be. Just sort of floating back and forth in front of you. But you're alone, other than he, in this room here. He doesn't even immediately seem to acknowledge you. Just...
Are you all right?
I'm fine. Yep, everything's gonna be going great over here. It's you. You see, you've. I don't really know how to explain this to you. I feel like it was pretty clear before on the options, but you know, you left and you did it, and fortunately, I got great news for you. This is better than it could be, because at least at the moment you appear to be valuable. So hey, congratulations on that. Woo! This is a weird one, and I hate getting involved with. Oh, I hate the Triumvirate so much.
Not only am I funny, I am now valuable.
Yep, you go and pat yourself on the back for that one. You've still got arms, you can do that. And you look down and you reach up and you see in your view here, you are just you. You are not this golden being, not this corona of light like you were before. You still carry this strange infection. Your worked stone body still kind of spongy and almost mottled off brown tinge to parts of it. But you are you. You should reach up and pat yourself on the back.
I'm careful not to hit any of the mushrooms.
The Harbor Master shakes his self, I guess. And as he does, you see this helmet replaced with a flickering sprite of errant angles. Gilded, what almost just looks like metal beams intricately wrought together. Fractals spreading outwards in random directions, almost as impossible to comprehend as the beast you had just fought before it kind of snaps back into this visible form, this helm, still almost glitching, twitching a bit as it does. Yeah, you're doing great. That's good. As long as music thinks you're useful, there's something good going on here, I suppose. But hey, best of luck with all of this. It was, again, one-time offer. So, here's the thing. And at that, the walls of this room just sort of fall away. You're still on this floor, this smooth stone, a platform just surrounded by what appears to be space, the void of infinity. Stars, cosmos, spread all around you as you feel like you're perceiving the whole expanse of the universe. And the Harbor Master just kind of turns around. You see this? You see this? All of it, just this entire thing? And on those last two words, it loses its form again. Each of them just flashing back in this fractal, twisted creature that seems to overlap and wind back on itself. And just looking at it confuses you before it coalesces back in this helmet. You know what this is? You know what you're looking at? Ariadna, you see this? You get it?
What exactly would you like me to look at?
All of it! That's the point! This is everything! This is everything that there is! This is reality! This is the whole baseline of the universe! Not just the universe, but the beyond and this dimension and the dimensions beyond. This is the foundation of everything that has ever existed, alright? This is the thing you're messing with!
Excellent.
No!
Not excellent.
Yes! The triumvirate doesn't get involved, not directly, unless it's something at this level, this scale, reality. You know, this has to be the way that it is, right? You can't mess with this. The foundational building blocks of reality are they're sort of important. This isn't even like a single plane. This isn't even like an all of heaven thing. This is somehow, if music's right, beyond that.
Excellent.
No!
Not excellent. I feel like I am missing the point.
Yeah, well, that makes two of us. Oh. Best of luck! And everything just goes dark. And immediately, all of these lights around you, all of the cosmos, wink out. And you are left with this swirling, churning void. You can't see anything but darkness. You still feel your feet standing on this stone, but the Harbor Master is gone. Reality around you is gone. You're left with nothing. And then you hear a sound. And somewhere else, 4 people finally walk into an open room that they can see. You emerge into an area. You're able to look around, to see the walls, to see the shelves sagging and brimming with books, relics, arcane curiosities, to hear the overlapping, chattering voices and the shifting, massive, heavy flesh. And as each of you break free from this fog and into the chamber, you see before you a creature similar to those that you had faced earlier on this floor and even on the floor above. Those moving piles of flesh. Pink masses. These eye-like pustules dotted throughout, tendrils extending and trailing behind them. But this one is different. Not only is it catastrophically larger, as it lurches out around the corner, a much more massive beast. These pustules look different. They look somehow both more and less like eyes. Instead of little black voids, there's a visible pupil, an iris around it, but it's wrong. It's not just dilated, they're crooked, they're jagged, almost spiraling. Various folds in this thing as it moves and rolls towards you seem to split and open into voids, maws inside the creature, and the tendrils that trail behind the smaller ones are now massive trunk-like limbs reaching out from this, thick enough to be filled with their own tiny eyes and smaller maws. 1,000 chattering voices emerge from this thing. Ones you feel somehow like you recognize. As you all come around the corner, this thing, kind of surprising speed, rolls out towards you. Just waves of tentacles slapping down as it does. You see Adelme break free from this mist, see it, and right as this thing surges towards her, their familiar, close her eyes, pretend she's not here, hope she flickers out of existence for a moment. But she doesn't come back. The rest of you, however, have no such good fortune. I need all of you, you included, to roll initiative.
I haven't tried to just close my eyes to see if I disappear.
Yeah, none of us have actually tried to do that. It works for her.
It works for her exactly 50% of the time.
That's a good percent.
So, I'll recap real quick,
Would any of us have been...
because it's immediately relevant. We had a wheel before the show that I am using. It's, I was a little worried about going in. It's not just with 4 people, but also without the, lay on hand Stokinator. I've done several things have happened to this creature's stats that are going to make it, hopefully, a little bit more manageable. I believed in the 4 of you, but with this wheel, well, no fire resistance, weak template, no greater constrict. You're welcome. Thank Mr. Foxhound, sir. All right, prototype, what do you got? Oh, what did you say?
32.
Would any of us have been seeking, or which one gives us the bonus?
Scouting? Was it? I don't believe anyone was last time, but were you? I mean, I'll leave that to you guys. Were any of you scouting?
I cannot.
The 3 of you? He can't. He's fatigued, so it would have been one of you 2. He's definitely thinking.
I was. Yeah,
We
Would
see-
it have been seeking or scouting to be just looking for danger?
That's the difference. If you're trying to make perception checks, or whether you're trying to get the initiative. It's like scouting is like you're
I probably would have done
ready for
perception.
reaction, seeking
Okay.
as perception. So then no, then 32, MD.
18 on the die plus 23, that is 41.
Rogue. Marius.
8 on the die for 30.
I rolled a natural 20 for a 45.
This man. Chronomancer who refuses to use his he just likes to roll dice.
I thought about it. I did think about
You
just
do
taking
think
the
about it.
35, but I was like, no,
We'll see.
I don't want to. And I wound up rolling even higher.
I don't
want
You got a
to.
45?
I did.
This thing got a 44. Sick natural 20, buddy. It got you up there. And it does mean, let me set up my board here. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Let's do that. Boop. As you break free from the fog into this room, Reginald, you barely have time to see your surroundings. It's not a particularly large library, maybe 20 feet across in any given direction, and this creature barreling down from around the corner at you is taking up almost the whole of it as it approaches. You don't immediately see any other exits, but I mean, who knows what's down that path behind it. Little
Right.
blocked right now, though. What do you do?
Me, Brett, who plays Reginald Sagacious Fox.
He's learning.
He was waiting. I see that face. He was waiting for
It actually, for whatever reason, just clicked with me like, oh yeah, I guess I could introduce myself. Now we already decided Devise a Stratagem is free because it works with the.
Your thing is the fall of the Mysterium, or what happened in the Mysterium, and these blobs are definitely a part of that. Yes,
Okay,
they're
cool.
part of your case.
So then I am with my cane sword already out. I will movement towards it, devise.
Just come around the corner. Okay, let's go in. Fear level 0.
Another natural 20.
This thing is rolling down the tunnel at Reginald, and he just runs at it.
I just go right at it. I'm
no fear
I was
whatsoever.
like, this might be the mother, and I'm going after it, and I just rolled a natural 20.
And as you go in, huge
And so yes, I will
swing.
take that.
You're
now.
gonna use that.
Yes, I'll
As
use
you
that.
go, thinking about what you're gonna do as you connect, you hear these voices get louder as you approach, and as you kind of calculate this attack, figuring how this thing is going to move given its larger size, and step in for it. Your voices you recognize. You hear voices from Thrushmore. You hear Lady Rents in here. And you pause for a second, like mid-step, maybe a will save.
This has to be trickery.
You roll a third one?
What?
You roll a third one?
A third natural 20?
So close.
But, oh my, hold on. Excuse me 1 second. I do believe. I'm just gonna have to use this. I'm gonna use the how you doing. Yes, I will use this how you doing one, which I believe I got from. I got this one from the hype train. I'm gonna re-roll this. Thank you. It's a 17 plus what? What's our
Will save.
Will plus will. Will is 24. Will is 41.
41?
That's
That-
good math.
Who's Will, dude?
Yeah.
That,
Him. The thing we're fighting.
you've been exposed to plenty of weird things in
Yeah.
here.
It's like, this is trickery.
Trickery indeed. This you've seen and heard worse. It doesn't phase you. Take your strike. You got natural 20, you're gonna use it?
Yeah.
Alright, it's gonna hit, it's gonna crit. You don't still have a bless over there, do you?
Bless?
No,
When
no,
did I
no.
ever have bless?
Is it immune to precision damage?
It is not.
So you get all of that.
This larger one is
Stab him in the eye.
starting to come together as more of a thing. The smaller ones are more puddles. This is still a pile, still a mound of flesh, but
Criticals,
As-
we double everything.
double everything.
Count it all up, double it.
So
As contingent parts, it has bespoke anatomy
22,
inside there. It is not immune to precision or
That's
crits.
27. So that's 27.
So 52, 54?
27 plus 5
Oh.
is 32. 32 times 2.
64.
64
Good
damage.
hit.
That's a good opener.
And then I'm going to use my last action to run away. Yeah.
Is that moved
Um,
away? Further?
Can I get around the corner?
Oh yeah, there's a little. As you run back away from it, you see there is a small nook
Yeah.
in the corner of the library that you duck back into immediately, trying to take cover and hide here. A very decisive blow gives this thing pause as MDU and Marius. You watch as he runs away. These voices all shriek together in pain, and the thing lists to one side, slamming into the wall next to it, as these tentacles, very, very delayed, kind of slam and flail around at the side where Reginald was. It's like a full 2-second reaction delay before it actually starts hitting. It looks almost like it's just random. The thing rolls forward, further into the room, still pawing in front of it, right up next to and past MD, without even seeming to really acknowledge that you're even there. Just slapping vaguely toward where Reginald was. But as it gets here, it stops, shudders, and all at once, its tendrils start to just feel around the floor, swiping and lashing out around it. There's enough of them, it's difficult to avoid them all. And they do end up striking towards MD and Marius, again, just almost seemingly at random.
Don't listen to the voices.
I need to know if your Oroku-san's in the chat. I wanted to be here for this.
It's a 40 to hit MD,
Okay.
and then that would make it a 31 to hit Marius.
Miss.
And you're far enough back that it's just barely, like you're kind of at the reach of this grasping it. You're able to
It's
keep
like
yourself
hopping
out of
up
its
and
grasp.
down,
yeah.
trying to dodge all of them.
You do not want. Alrighty. That's going to be 30 points of bludgeoning damage to MD. Just as one does finally start to find purchase and strike against you, more than, again, slowly come to follow and hit around you. And as they do, you find yourself being subsumed in just a mass of these tentacles. And it is going to attempt, not even so much intelligently, but to functionally grab you as they just pile around. But their sheer number and their mass does make them very frighteningly effective. It's a 47 to grapple you.
Okie dokie. That's a crit.
It's a crit success. You find yourself with this first tentacle around your leg. Another comes down, and another, until just a pile of these has been built around you, and you can't even move.
I want to defensively use chaos.
Defensively use chaos? Sure.
The magic within me goes off from a patron named Doroka-san. I wish he was in the chat. The fact that our chaotic man gave me
Roll
chaos.
a d20!
A 17.
Ooh,
Is
17.
that the mariachi man?
What is it?
Is that my mariachi man?
It's not your mariachi band. What was your mariachi band? Was on 12? 12 was your
what
mariachi
happened?
band. I know that one.
Very out of here.
The 17,
I have groupies.
you feel this strange magic well up in you. And you have two fears. One, this is a little concerning. Two, you haven't had a chance. Edelmaid is not visible anywhere. You're pretty sure she you know she can do that with magic, but you don't think she did. She has just winked out. And then you feel that connection, that empathetic link, overwhelmingly inside you. Just a blur of emotions. And you burst with a spray of iridescent rainbow colors.
Gorgeous.
You're rainbow now.
Yay!
Anyway, you're also restrained. just Corsair RGB MD. That's all 17 is.
Did Cammy teach you how to do that?
Yeah. That's what happens when you gain feelings.
I found a star.
$15 LED Amazon light strip.
Just paste it right.
Being restrained means that you can only take purely mental actions. The only physical action you can take is to attempt to escape from the restraint, which is this huge thing that's just piling more and more onto you. And Marius, again, kind of right next to this, you see it sort of give up on you and reach over towards MD. The whole thing, feeling there's something there, starts to move its whole bulk up over him. And MD, why don't you introduce yourself and take a turn?
I am Colby. I play MD, our full-blooded orc rogue, who is not in a very comfortable position. I don't like it here.
You don't, but inside here, you, too, hear voices that you recognize. Voices that you wouldn't have recognized a month or two ago before you had your memories, but now do. Voices you haven't heard in years. Not since Belkson. Make me a will save.
That's going to be a no for me, boss. That's a total of a 25.
Not a critical failure, but close. We'll take that, I suppose. You are stunned one, distracted as this gut punch hits you. And then you hear another voice in the middle of this, begging, pleading for mercy. And you know exactly who it is. Reginald would too, if he heard it.
This is my old partner. Ah, you're sick. You deserve this.
There it is.
You hear that voice too.
At the top of this all, like as we walk into the room, we see this thing. MD lets out a loud, guttural yell. With a quick glance over, Reginald, you see his fist is white knuckled gripped around his weapon, and he's, as this thing's coming around the corner, he's this animalistic fury just looking at it. Like reason has been lost in his mind. The madness has taken hold. And we're going to attempt to use an attack roll to get out of the restraint. Roll 12 on the die for a total of a 38.
38, you lash out, but this thing is heavy. You can feel some give. It's close, but it's not enough.
I only got one thing I can do. 19 on the die for a total of a 40.
But with a concerted effort, 40 at second attempt, you manage to push free. To physically force and fight your way out of this. And with these voices boring into your mind, that's really all that you can do. Prototype! You introduce yourself real quick and I'll tell you what's up.
Hello, everybody. My name is Bryn. I am playing Prototype, our automaton inventor, actually. Armor inventor.
So you just discover what your class is called?
Yeah. I remembered. I did remember that recently. And I am just showing up to this situation.
You, in this darkness, with nothing around you, suddenly hear a yelp. It's Adelme. You definitely recognize that voice. And then you hear the sounds of huge, heavy flesh shifting, rolling, smashing against the floor. Shelves being knocked aside, blades being drawn, and then slams. It's coming from behind you, but you can't see anything. It's completely dark. There's nothing you can see around you. What do you do?
Adelme, are you there?
The sound of battle in the distance grows more furious quickly and sounds closer, but there's no response.
I guess I would move towards the fighting, if I can. I don't know if I can see.
You take a step, and immediately your leg bumps into a wall, unseen before you. But as you hit it, you can just. Do you have dark vision?
Yes.
Okay. You can just barely make it out, literally, as you run into it. You don't smack into it. You hit it kind of parallel, so you follow it along, cautiously, kind of moving through this absolute darkness across this flat floor, until you emerge here, out of this fog, stepping free from an incredibly heavy mist, like an oppressive, cloying smoke, into this battle. You have 2 actions left.
Well, okie dokie. So I see.
Like
I
a
guess
well
as I
save.
walk through and oh yes, perfect. I will do that.
Whose voices is she here?
That
Let's
is
see.
not great. First of all, that is a what was it on? Let's see here. That was a 28.
28. You come into the room and you hear these voices too. Finally, as the rest of you all see Prototype, you just kind of left leaning up against the wall, burst into the room as well. The crystal once again lit up blue. You hear Adelme respond. But it's unsettling. It's off. It doesn't make sense. It's not Adelme, but it is. You recognize her voice. You are stunned 1 also. So you have 1 action left.
Okay. So I am near this. I think what I will do is I actually am a little bit shocked by this. And as I heard her, I'm not sure where she is, but it felt like this whole situation seems kind of weird. I'm actually going to just kind of shift into what you kind of know now as like a dream state where I'm just kind of in between this reality and the dream world. And that will be my action.
All right, Marius, if you want to introduce and take a turn.
I'm Marcus. I play Marius, the Gold Dwarf Ranger. I want to say, Mr. Foxhound, yes, I did use the Bless. I think it was last week. It was a very helpful triple damage against a blob that would otherwise have been...
kind of just deleted it. You were stuck in a very much in a 1v1 too, so that was...
And it was immune to crit, so the triple damage was great. Thank you. Okay. I'm assuming a will save. Aha! A 25.
Guys are really pushing it here. Like really close. You hear voices you recognize that you haven't heard since you started traveling, chasing the Chain of Knights, since you left for Thrushmoor. Voices back from your hometown, but beyond that, there's something else in there. A woman that you don't consciously know, that you're simultaneously confident you've never heard, but also hits your ears like someone you've spoken with every day your entire life. it's conflicting, and it's words you can't even parse through all the overlapping voices. You don't even know what it's saying, but just it causes you to really pause, to focus, and to strain to hear what she's saying. You're stunned one.
Marius hears all of this, and it's overwhelming, and at the same time he sees MD grabbed, and it looks like he's squished into a bunch of rainbows, so Marius kind of freaks out and immediately wants to try to save him, because it looks like this blob is just squeezing the colors right out of him.
Not a lot to begin with.
So, hunt prey on the blob. And then I'm going to do a skirmish strike to step forward as I pull out my short sword and try to just hack the tentacles off to try to, as an attack, to try to free MD.
He's flat-footed.
He's flat-footed.
You can be flat-footed, you can be flanked?
You can be flanked? Not all-around vision? Oh, he can't be flanked. Just kidding. He's not flat-footed. He does have all-around vision. He's not immune to precision to crits, but he does have all-around vision.
That's a 41.
41 absolutely going to hit, though.
Hooray.
You don't need flat-footed for that one.
I need flat-footed.
You do need flat-footed. You got to figure that one out.
But
7,
as Mario strikes,
12,
MD forces
18.
himself out. The tentacles come out, and as MD falls back, he takes one more stab with his spear, because I'm not stunned. So stun went away.
Stun one, just as soon as it eats an action, it's gone. So it's functionally just immediately lost an action. It's not a persistent condition. Yes, you have your reaction.
So I'm gonna fall back out. You're gonna cut me. You're gonna help cut me free of the tentacles, and as I fall back out, I'm gonna lunge back out with the spear one more time, as a opportune backstab. Then
It was an attempt. 18 damage from Marius, and that's it for you. Then I believe Reginald.
Seeing that MD has been tangled up and he's exhausted and all these things, I will just blue kind of lights coming from my tail through my body, and I will actually, with a 30-foot range, didn't realize I had range, you'll see this bouncing, skipping lightning hit, and then it'll hit MD and give him haste.
Okay.
So he is hasted.
Fast.
back to the deck.
Sonic.
What does haste do?
Haste does a lot. Basically, it gets an extra action for the most part. The target is faster. It gains the quicken condition and can use the action, an extra action each round only for strike and stride actions.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That leaves you with one action left, I believe.
I have one action left. So basically, as that skips across, I will use my retriever belt, and a pistol will appear in my next hand, and I will fire.
Laser pistol!
I would, blast away at the big monstrosity thing. Can I devise a stratagem with the pistol?
Absolutely, you can. Yes.
I thought it was a 20. I see the 20.
That's not a good sign. Usually, the numbers next to 20 typically not that high.
I also see a 16.
It would be, I believe, 33. I don't know if I want to use that or not. Yeah, I'll use it.
You take the shot. It's not difficult to hit this thing. It is a huge blob. With a 33, you fire this laser, and a bolt flies into it and does definitely sear a small burn in it, but a lot of this thing is seemingly just useless flesh. A 33 does not hit.
Immediately disappointed. Brett is.
But this thing, as MD forces his way off of the tentacles, continues to bring more of these tendrils around, feeling and just kind of striking down. It shies back from Marius's blade and from MD's as well, but it seems like it, for all of its eye-like pustules, doesn't even seem to really be able to sense where everyone is. It's just using its raw bulk. Enough strikes will find something. A tentacle comes down towards Marius in the middle, winding around the corner of the room. For a natural 20, so that's gonna hit. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. It's got the weak template. It does less damage. Oh my god.
I'm fine!
Stop, Max!
It's not max.
It's not there.
It's never a good
Oh,
sign.
Only one
boy.
die didn't roll
That's-
max.
That's big. Okay, hold on. Please hold. It's going to be 88 points of bludgeoning damage.
Now, just so you know, he is a ghoul, and ghouls have all critical damage.
I'm very hurt now. That's a big, that's a big, those are,
Yeah, that would
those
hurt
are,
me, buddy.
those are damage dice. Those sure were,
Those were sure numbers.
damage dice there. Ooh, Lord. Okay. That tentacle is going to, again, find a home here, and it's just huge. It's like a tree trunk. It just folds across you and loops back underneath you, trying to wrap around you entirely. For a 42 versus your Fortitude DC to grab you.
Yeah.
Regular success?
That'll crit. Or,
Okay.
yeah.
Crit or regular?
That'll crit.
That'll crit.
My fortitude. Wait, no.
Fortitude DC is
10 plus
34. So then.
So it does not crit. It's a regular success. So he will grab you, but you're agile enough that you're able to prevent getting into the situation that MD was. You are grabbed, which means you can't freely move away from this space, but that's really the only restriction. You're still able to attack and do everything else. Then a tentacle is going to wind its way back as it moves, and it sort of twitches towards this surge of magic that comes out of Reginald, and two of them sort of feel their way around the corner towards you.
What?
You're not safe.
What?
Natural 20.
Alright, we got
You're a natural liar. How about that?
Really glad you guys got this wheel. That's going to be super helpful. Oh,
wind it
You
back.
guys are in
Lord.
cahoots.
I keep him honest.
Yeah, I see Arcades lean over and look at this. And he's like, whoa, yeah, okay, whoa. Surely I won't roll that crazy of a damage roll again.
Minimum damage.
He's
Still
old?
kill- still kill
Okay,
it.
that's much more average. Okay. It's going to be 68 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
Okay.
That hurts.
I mean, it hurts. It is doubled. It's going to hurt, yeah. It's grab time.
You want a calculator?
Nope, I got it.
I feel like a 43 is going to critically succeed at grabbing Reginald.
Yes.
Oh, and grabbing?
What's
What
your
am I? Fortitude is
Fortitude plus 10 is your fort DC.
So it's 29.
Oh, that's absolutely going to critically succeed grabbing you. So these two come around the wall and just sort of wrap around at you and physically pin you down against the wall. Like they crush you into the shelves and hold you in place. You are restrained as well.
Got you.
The two of you that are currently grabbed, make me fortitude saves.
Is that me?
Yes.
As well? That just
That's the two
happened.
of you on
All
the
of this
right,
is
yeah.
happening right now.
Yeah, it is. Life comes at you fast.
35.
No.
35 because of the weak template from the wheel is going to be a success. Woo. Do you have successes crit on fort? Or you take Reginald?
Yes.
Fortitude is that's not.
Just, yeah, D20 plus 40 is the fortitude save, yeah.
I don't add that 29. It's 19.
Yes.
Yeah, 19.
So that'll be 25.
Because of the weak template, it's not a critical failure. So that adjusted both of your rolls up 1 degree. So, Marius, it doesn't have a great grip on you. And as it just kind of crushes and pulls back, you hear the stone under you crack from the weight it puts into it. But you kind of slip out. It's still a bit wrapped around you. You're still grabbed. It doesn't crush you. Reginald is getting smashed. You hear the shelves behind him collapse, the wood buckle and break as it smashes him back into the stone. You take 35 more points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm down.
Ooh. And you see the fight leave. I don't have to move you. You see the fight leave Reginald as it
Slams me
smashes
up against the
wall.
case and you just see me just fall unconscious. And I guess he's still holding me.
You are still restrained.
Remember when we
Yes.
said we don't have a healer and we're like, oh, but we have Reginald and he can do like.
I never said that we had
Good
Reginald.
news. You didn't die to the crit. You died to a regular smash. So you're only dying 1.
That is good news.
And if you didn't have the weak tablet, that would also have been a crit. So you would be dying too.
We did kind of make a joke that we would all die, and then Sully would come back to the show, and she'd be the only one on it.
I made the joke that I got my
Worse
full HP.
still, this thing continues to move and roll and fold on itself. It's more contiguous than the smaller blobs, but parts of it seem to fold out and roll over. The inside and the outside of this thing doesn't seem to really have any meaning. The wounds that you are leaving on it, too, seem to be kind of folded up and consumed. Not entirely. You're definitely hurting it, but not all of it is sticking. Indy.
MD's not really registering what's happening around him. I'm going to quickly drop the shield. I have a free hand. I'm going to reach out and try to grab it.
Okay.
Don't grab me.
Are you still considered hasted even though I'm down?
Yes, because
Okay.
that spell's not like tied to your life force. You
Got
still
it.
got haste.
Only a 30. Yeah, only a 30.
30, as you reach out to grab at it, one of these huge tentacles, you try to hold on, you get a grip of it, it just casts you back against the shelf and you fall prone. That's a critical failure.
I kept up.
Flips right back up.
I
rolls
get
with
back up.
it. It's such a good feat.
You can't keep me down. I'm just going to grab at it again. I rolled 6 higher. I rolled 6 higher.
6 higher and 5 lower?
I don't think I have the... That's what I was looking for to see if I had. There's something that gives you...
This is a specific one that gives you agile for grabbing and stuff.
Yeah, and I thought I took it, but I don't see it. I took the one for...
So you got a 30 before, so it's a 31
Yeah.
is a regular failure. So you know what you're up against.
Yeah. That's fine. I'm just going to do... It's just a regular... It's the hasted strike and then a regular strike. So...
-8 on each.
What is it to make a distraction?
That is deception to feint.
Yeah, to feint. Give that a shot.
No, you can
That
go
doesn't
for
get
it.
a penalty to it. Does it? Doesn't have the attack modifier.
No, it does not have the attack modifier. And this is intelligent. It's not mindless.
Yeah, I
so
know. It's a 29.
It's versus its perception DC. So
No.
he's trying, but
Quick into action stab. Okay. I rolled on average like 11 or 10.
this thing is just so.
Trying
You
to
fought
help.
things that are much physically larger than this, but it's just all bulk with seemingly no weakness, and the cuts your blades can make against it barely making a difference. Prototype.
As I walk into this room, you see her kind of shift into almost a blurry kind of state, and then Marius steps out from behind the corner. I'm like, Marius, you are back. And then this giant chunk of a tentacle just like smashes onto him.
Marius barely makes eye contact.
Yeah,
Before.
right, just barely makes contact. And then she just sees whack, and he's just like, flat at this moment. And I look forward, and then I see MD, who is just a blotch of color, and I look around the corner, and Fox is just
Ragdolling in the corner.
it's like, all right.
Straight up ragdoll and tentacles.
This jet. So I'm still stunned. That'll stay. Or...
No, that you already lost your action to it, so you're okay now.
Oh, okay. So I just like a whirring starts up. You can kind of just faint here is kind of really just faint whirring, and I just kind of float a little bit of a somersault over this thing, and I will fly over next to Reginald. So he is also still grabbed.
He's restrained even.
Restrained and grabbed. But if I were to have a greater soothing potion.
Yeah. I mean, you can get to him. He's not, like, inside it. He's just, like, pinned to the wall and can't really move. You can just dump a potion down his throat. You can do open wide.
I, like, grab, you know how you grab, like, a dog's snout and you have, like, you get your hands around, you like, shink. like.
If he would have been awake, he would have felt so vulnerable and so insecure about what's happening, but he's not. He's knocked out.
So this is a soothing tonic. This is one that gives fast healing.
Fast healing.
How much?
5 for
5.
1 minute.
Okie dokie.
It's not much.
And
But it's
then
better than nothing.
flying over and pouring this down his mouth, that's all you got.
So
Marius,
what do I
you
get
see
for that?
Nothing yet.
Nothing
you
yet.
see Prototype dumping some kind of a potion in Reginald's mouth.
Okay, I'm still restrained, so
You grabbed. You're not
or
restrained.
grabbed, but
Big difference there. One's much worse.
I'm gonna do something that's possibly a horrible waste of a turn. As this all happens, the kind of like being shaken around, like the ghoul kind of comes out of Marius a little bit, and I'm going to kind of with one hand slash at the tentacle that's grabbing me for a paralyzing slash attempt.
Okay.
So I just strike with my claws. This is going to be a regular unarmed strike.
This is one of those 90% of the time it's probably a waste of a turn, but if it hits,
I was going to say, that's not a waste.
Oh, baby, if it
Okay,
hits.
that's a 19 on the die. I think the unarmed is just going to be the same as my dagger.
Minus runes, probably.
Yeah, it's just same as your dagger.
Yeah, so
That's what
Oh,
I
your dagger doesn't have
that's a
your
41 for its the attack.
41's definitely going to hit.
But that's just going to be an unarmed strike, so I think that's just a D4 or no.
The weapon die is D4, yeah. And if
Actually,
there's...
the slash is a.
Oh, if it's a claw, it's probably D6.
Slashing is 1d4, jaws are 1d6, so yeah, it's a d4.
You got mouth.
The mouth, you can bite.
That's a 3
Plus your strength.
plus strength, 3, 6.
You still have all your like weapon
Plus
expertise and
two,
stuff,
or
so
plus-
it should probably be the same like modifier
Yeah, it should be
as
the
your
same
dagger.
damage as your
The,
dagger.
the
Okay,
plus should
then
be
a
the same
9.
as the dagger, so 9 total.
Yeah, but then now it has to make a fortitude save against my class DC. What is it, 30?
Okay, that's like a roll bad.
I've got a villain point from Azentrock that said says he probably does.
If it's his fort, I'm pretty sure he has his plus 30 to his fort.
Yeah, so it's probably
Look at
not
that.
going to happen.
Yeah.
But he
Put
could
that
roll a
back.
natural
You could roll
one.
one.
Careful one.
2 1s?
Does it knock it down to?
Could roll 2 ones. Either of those would have cleanly made it, to be fair.
Okay,
I got a
then.
14 and a 17.
Then that was a waste of the time.
Hey,
so
it did some
now,
Hey, if it works, it works.
If it would have worked,
Is
it would have been
On a
great.
critical on a failure.
So with
Creature
the
can make
villain point, it's going to be a
becomes paralyzed unless it succeeds.
45 as the result.
Okay, yeah.
It's probably critical success.
All
even.
right. So then with the other hand, I'm just going to take a strike with the sword.
Just roll 20 on this, man.
Yeah.
Then he'll be flat-footed.
An 11. That's going to be 34.
Just hits.
Great.
Again, weak template.
5, 11, 17.
Okay. It's not bad. It's damage. You got 1 left, or is paralyzing strike 2?
Paralyzing is 2.
Alrighty. Then, as we come to Reginald's turn,
As he strikes. At the end of his turn, since he struck, I'm just going to use my reaction to lash out.
whack him.
Yeah. Okay, keep going.
What is happening? We are rolling so bad.
Soul designer.
You started with 2020, so like it got worse.
You took
from
all
there.
of it, man. You took
You see
all
this
of it.
thing
That's
reach
how that
around the
works.
corner, and in an instant, you're not even sure what happened.
No.
You lose consciousness.
Lamp.
But then, you slowly start to come to. You're in extreme pain. You have 5 health, and you are wounded 1, and you are still restrained.
Okay.
But you're conscious, you're not dying,
Yeah.
and the robot is holding your snout,
Yeah.
shaking a bottle in your mouth.
I noticed the orange light, and I was like, oh, prototype. I'm so glad. Thank you.
You are looking terrible.
Don't look at me, please.
He looks away.
Crushes the wall again.
Now, what actions can I take? Do I have to?
You can do anything purely mental. You can devise a stratagem. You can recall knowledge. Anything that doesn't require to use your body at all works. The only physical action you can take is to attempt to escape, which is either for you probably going to be.
Can I use this hero point, which is squishy bones?
What does that do?
What does that do?
You may freely move through enemy spaces and may squeeze through any space large enough to fit your head through until the end of your next turn. This would be. I just feel like out of all the times.
So good.
That's
like I mean
that's
come on.
simultaneously absolutely not what that does, and also like perfectly applicable.
Wait. That's Arcadus. Let's get Arcadus rolling on that.
I mean, when else am I going to use this?
To get through enemies.
Well, yeah.
So the intent of this card was to be that you can squeeze through any space like, a tiny little frog boy with slimy bones, or
escape.
tumble through. But, I mean, this is AJ's call.
I will not use it. I will let you use acrobatics to escape with... I'll even give you a plus, 4 for that card.
Okay.
Because you're very squishy.
To escape.
To escape.
It doesn't have collarbone like a cat. So
Yeah, I just all
just
this
kind of folds up.
how I see it basically when he crushed me, he actually just crushed my bones. Things came out of it's not permanent, it's out of socket and I'm in tons of pain.
Don't got no bones.
For the moment, you can maybe wiggle out of there a little bit.
So basically it's acrobatics and you're giving me a +4 to my acrobatics.
Ooh. I'm giving you a +4. Is your acrobatics atrocious?
It's 19.
Yeah, I'll give you a +4 whatever it is you use to escape. If you want to do it with attack roll instead, I don't know how much the difference is.
Oh, that would be 27.
It's unarmed attack roll. So
that would be probably
just minus the runes, so probably 2 less.
So no, actually it'd be probably 25 minus runes, so it'd be 23.
Okay, so
+4 to that.
Yeah, it'd be +4 to that. It's your escape attempt. It's a +4. Yeah.
So I'm getting a +27 to this roll.
Go for it.
Natural 20.
Oh!
Now I'm gonna roll below the rest of the combat.
I don't know what this is doing to me today. It's
just slides
bipolar.
Right
this dice is bipolar, dude.
He just slides right out.
Yeah, so it crushes me, and then I basically, as you bring me back to, not realizing, thinking that maybe the pain was from the tentacles, but no, not realizing, he popped all of my everything out of socket, and I just slide out to the ground, and then can I move from there, or is that my whole turn?
No, that's one action. You still have 2 actions left.
Oh, that's cool. I will then slide out and then with straight up Ace Ventura whip my gun around and do one more shot to shoot towards this large thing. 13 plus the blaster. Wait, hold on. Can that be a device stratagem? No.
Yes, it can be a device stratagem.
Okay, hold on. Sorry. Then that
Use your big boy brain.
My
big
bad,
fox man brain. It's also squished.
That's a 40.
You taking it?
Minus 5.
Yeah. Okay. So escaping does have the attack trait. So you will take a -5 to this. So it'll be a 35 if you want to take that. You missed out a 33. You want to take the shot?
But this is 35?
This is 35.
Yeah, I'm taking the shot.
You got this.
35 hits.
See, I have faith in my fox.
Only because we are not doing any damage to this thing. I really
Only
should
because
have
it
healed
has the weak template. 35 would not have been normally.
myself.
We'd be
So
dead.
46 plus.
I had faith in you.
Okay.
I believed.
I haven't hit.
You believe in the me that believes in you.
All right.
I've rolled
10,
7 dice and haven't hit.
21.
It's been a lot of 1s and 20s over there, and just a lot of just 20s over here. This is the hottest I've rolled in a while.
Plus 28, 30. That is 35 damage.
Woo! Woo! Okay.
I'm in total luck shot of a loose arm, and then
It's not like you know the anatomy of this, so a luck shot is just aiming at it.
Yeah. I'm swinging my dead arm around to then shooting at it. Is that
One left.
One left? Can I battle medicine me?
You absolutely can battle medicine.
Like, what-
In fact, I'd recommend it.
Yeah. Basically do that, and then the other arm, I just slather up a bunch of this ointment all over me. It's like, oh gosh, and then I'll do the math. I don't know if you want to just wait for my turn.
Yeah,
or
well,
not.
you can add it up while I go over here. You
Okay, I
can
figured.
Roll your thing and then see how much you heal for.
I am going to do the 30. I have to. Don't. That was cocked. Thank goodness. Okay, we're good. I got it.
All the tentacles on this thing sort of start to shrug and withdraw. And you see him feeling the ground around itself, this huge creature. That kind of inherently includes around MD and around Marius, but it's not striking at you. Even when the tentacles connect with you, they just sort of slide across for a moment and touch and feel. It looks lost. And you hear all this chattering, all these overlapping voices coming out of it. Each of the voices you're all hearing individually. Adel May, Reginald's old partner, the voices from your hometown, a woman you don't recognize, Lady Rents. All of these together join up in one, and all of you hear the same chant. Tekeli Lee, Tekeli Lee, Tekeli Lee, coming out of it repeatedly. Everybody make a will save except Reginald.
Oh, yeah. Thank goodness. Why? Because I succeeded before?
Because you succeeded before.
Can I give you a 28?
I'm going to re-roll mine. A hero point.
Regular failure.
From, this is from Magus Plane.
20.
That was pretty bad.
25.
I'm going to try this again.
Regular failure.
Oh, it's better. It rolled from a 3 to an 8, which is going to be a 31. Better than one.
Regular failure.
Woo!
All three, you stunned one again.
Oh, wait. It's going to be a 33 because I'm actually in a daydream trance.
That's gonna succeed then.
Woo!
Oh, hey, you're only half here.
Yes!
You hear Adelmay's voice, but it's wrong enough that it stops hitting you. Something's off. So Marius and MD are stunned one. And then again, these tentacles start to feel. The one that was already around Marius comes back up, and two more join it as they just, one after the other, smack down towards your square. 36 to hit.
Yeah, I'll hit.
What's your health at?
40 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
What's your health at, Reginald?
I'm up to 68.
Because the two that are coming around the corner continue to slap. And one reaches down, still writhing towards you.
Okay.
It's at a -5.
Yeah.
So it's only a 43 to hit.
No. That specific number doesn't count.
26 points of bludgeoning damage. Another one of these tentacles lashing around the corner. Just your proximity here, Prototype, puts you in the danger zone. The strike towards you. 38 to hit.
That does hit.
On the -10. I've never rolled this. I don't know if I've rolled this hot in strange Aeons. Like, every one of these attacks is like an 18. $23 points of bludgeoning damage. MD, you recover from your stunned condition and have 2 actions. Oh, you have 3 actions. Yeah, it's just... So, Quicken gives you an extra action. Slowed counters Quicken. Stunned is just you lose an action. So you're hasted and have an extra action. So yeah, you can just lose the extra action and have 3 regular actions. So you...
Thank you.
Because of haste, you have a full normal turn.
MD still like in a blind fury. He's gonna flick his wrist, and it's going to go from... That's what I was looking at. It's going to go from the breaching pike down to the shaft is going to shorten. The blade is going to extend, and it's going to go into a short sword. That's easy. I know a short sword off the top of my head.
That's your guy. That's where you live.
And then I am going to just lash out with the open hand, the back of my knuckles, and then stab for Twin Fang.
Try and make a spot.
So for the back of the hand, I rolled a 2 on the die.
Hey, but it did its job, which is making flat-footed for the other one.
And then for the short sword coming in, a natural 20.
Okay. That's the one you want to crit.
That's the one you want to crit. So I need one more d6. So it's 3d6 for the weapon, 3d6 for the sneak attack.
I'm a little scared for you guys, so I know this is good.
5,
good.
10,
this isn't going great.
5, 10, 12, 20, 28, 31, 62.
62?
And then he is going to...
He is bloodied.
He's bloodied, sword, prep, and crit. He's flat-footed until my next turn.
Yeah, start or end?
It said start, but that's the old one. I don't know if they updated it or not.
Well, we'll stick with that then.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's changed.
Yeah, it's weird that it's flat-footed until start of my next turn.
So such a decisive strike knocks it entirely off balance. This thing's still now writhing, its tentacles back. It didn't even grab anyone. All retracted, curled up, invisible pain around itself as it keeps screeching this strange chant.
And as the blade digs in, MD lets out a shout and he just rips it down to apply weakness 5 to piercing to it as well.
Prototype.
A debilitation.
So now it's a weakness 5 to piercing?
So as she kind of blurs in and out of like even existence, basically, as she blurs out is when this like these voices kind of chant at her, and it just becomes faint for her, so she can just barely hear it. So she avoids the will save, which was awesome, excellent.
Not being stunned is cool. We like not being stunned.
So good. And then she's going to power up. Basically, you've seen this many times. She just starts the whole suit, all the rocks are suddenly more vibrant. Now that we're a mushroom, it's extra spectacular. Super excited about this. So I'm going to go into overdrive. Try and we make it into overdrive, everybody.
The class is doing the thing.
That is a 16 on the die, which means we actually make it into our class.
Your DC is 31.
Okay, sweet.
That doesn't crit, does it? Does it?
That
So now you don't need a huge number to crit.
It's your intelligence or your.
It's crafting.
Oh, crafting. That's what it was. I haven't. It's been a while.
It's been you have been out a couple weeks. It's alright.
Okay, crafting is 26. So
26, 36, 40. That critically succeeds. Yeah, you're in hyper overdrive.
Okay.
Hyperdrive.
Yeah, you need a 15 to critically succeed. That's pretty good.
Excellent. And then I'm going to share overdrive. I'm going to share overdrive with Marius. So, Marius, you are going to kind of almost feel this like burst of energy. Just kind of throw you. You feel like you could do like +9 damage on any strike.
A feeling we all know very well.
On a scale of 1 to 10 extra
the ability
damage.
to do 9 additional damage when we hit. You feel filled with the ability to do 9 extra damage with a hit.
Exactly.
I like that feeling.
Yeah, it's a good feeling. And then I'm also going to reach around to the gun that is right next to me as it like kind of flies by in this like floppy arm. As it goes by, I'm just going to tink, and it'll also kind of just like light up to life, and you will get an extra D6 on your gun.
Cool.
Is that you?
Yes.
Ooh, Marius.
Oh boy, I really wish
What
I
are you going to
wasn't,
do with this?
Stunned right now.
2 actions.
All right, I want to get out of this grabbed.
Probably important.
That's just an attack roll.
Well, it let go of you. It didn't maintain the grab.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm
you were
free?
grabbed last round, but you're fine now.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, it has to
love
grab
hear
is
it.
the thing they have to continue doing.
Okay.
He just slapped all you instead.
All right, I'm going to place this hero point face down for dramatic reasons. I'm going to take a
Playing your hero
slash.
point face down in defense position.
Attack mode.
Oh, okay. Can you
I'm-
put things face down in attack mode?
I'm saying I can.
Okay, that's fair. I don't know the rules.
All right, I'm going
I
to
just sit here because it's fun.
make a slash with the short sword. I'm going to use this other hero point to slash a little bit harder.
He's flat-footed.
Okay, that's a 17.
It's just like
17
straight up
plus
flat-footed from MD's attack.
26, 43.
43 will critically hit because it's flat-footed. That critical hit caused this critical hit.
Okay, and then I can actually pull out the other hero point card that was all enemies you deal damage to this round suffer persistent damage equal to the damage dice you used. I do have to clarify on this because I'm not sure. It says if your key ability modifier is 5 or higher, you deal 1 additional damage die of persistent.
Yes, your key
So
build
you
modifier
got a
is
+5 in your dex, right?
Yeah,
That
but
you
it
do
is
that.
but the sword is a strength attack.
It doesn't.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's
Doesn't
just,
care about that,
yeah, it's just off your. If that's
Love
what the
to
hero
hear
point says, that's just to make it more widely applicable to anybody.
Okay.
So that is. So you would have what then 3d6 of persistent damage?
I think it's 2d6. Or
2d6 persistent damage.
However much your short sword is, which is the same as your bow. So
it'd be 3.
it'd be 3d6. It'd be 46 persistent.
Because it's the weapon damage.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
okay.
another
I thought
one.
it was just the die.
So 4d6 of persistent damage.
So
You deal damage to this round, so
Okay.
it's the damage value.
And
Oh,
then-
so it would be 2d6.
Oh, the damage die.
Plus-
Okay, so yeah,
plus
it's taking
5.
2d6
plus
persistent,
5.
plus 2d6 plus 5. Okay.
okay, so that's a fairly low roll for the regular. So 4, 5, 8, 6, 2.
Don't forget plus the plus 9, so add 18.
Okay, 46.
46.
Piercing.
It'd be 5 piercing.
Is that with that? 51 with the weakness?
Yeah, it's 51 with the weakness.
Did you include that?
I
I'm
did
just
not.
double checking. 51 damage then.
As the strike goes through, MD's also going to lash back out, following behind Marius.
And with the crit, it is the target is off balance, so it's still flat-footed.
It's also
Stand
his next turn.
flat-footed.
This is what I wanted.
This chain. Okay, it's coming together, fellas. We're coming back.
And then as soon as that's done, I'm going to just step in and use my opportunity backstab for natural 20.
Natural 20.
We're coming back, fellas.
Can I borrow a d6 again?
Okay.
Go right ahead.
Oh, I was a little worried.
12, 17.
This might death's door it. We'll see.
30, or 17, 20, 21, 29.
The weakness doesn't double, so keep
No,
that out
this
for
doesn't
now.
double. 29 plus, yeah. It's 12, 17, 20,
So it's
21,
29?
29 times 2.
58
58.
plus weakness,
Yep.
63.
And he's flat-footed until the start of my next turn again.
Not quite death's door, but it's
Alright.
close.
I do want to say thank you to the Hype Train for one of those, and a Sane 221 for the other hero point I used there. That was just my first attack roll.
Yeah. That was your first action.
Yeah.
You get exactly one more of those
Was when does the persistent damage
on its
happen?
turn. I'll
On its
card
turn.
here
Okay.
for it.
All right, and what do I want to do here?
Stab again.
There's just so many things in this one action. So much
I'm
stuff
going
just happened.
to stab again,
What an
but
insane
with
action.
I'm going to use Skirmish Strike again for this one.
Resistant damage card. There it is.
Because I'm really hurt and I kind of want to hide a little bit.
It's reasonable.
So
You got a little bit of bone ice in you.
this one's working. Let's see what you're doing. That's an 8. I don't think that's going to hit with a 31.
If you guys could stack up flat-footed on it, maybe. But no, 31 will not land.
All right, and I'm going to step into the hallway.
Whoop.
I want
So
to
you
be a
get the
little
same
bit
bonus
further away.
Reginald's been getting, which is cover, which I was falling on my end. It hasn't mattered for you because I keep rolling a billion, but maybe it'll make a difference for Marius.
It's minus.
Reginald.
All right, I am going to crack my shoulders into place, and you'll hear me just like that initial scream as they go pop back into socket. I will then reload my blaster, and then I will devise a stratagem.
All right.
Trying to find a weak spot, and that doesn't count.
The fear rolling is coming.
Is that good or bad?
That's good. That's good.
Is that a good goblin? Okay.
16 plus 27 is 43 to hit.
He's flat-footed.
Flat-footed will critically hit.
What? Okay, so that is.
This flat-footed crit chain is crazy. Listen.
I want one. All right, cool.
Stole it, sorry.
Oh my god.
That's 3d6 for the gun, and then 4d6 for that, and then one more d6 because of your thing. And let's see if I can blast him away.
It's like the
sure
fourth
hope so.
consecutive crit.
That's so low.
That is very low. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 2.
Can you let me do it?
Why do you wallow in my own sorrow, man?
15.
He never
plus-
says the numbers like
So that's
individually.
20. That would be 40 damage. Sorry, 25 doubled.
So 50.
Week 5. Is it piercing damage?
No,
It
it's
is.
The gun.
Oh, the gun. Oh no, the gun's bludgeoning.
The gun's
Oh.
Or not bludgeoning.
just fire, I think. But
It says B.
oh, is it bludgeoning? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought. Oh, the
I guess like a.
attack
the
of
space
bees.
gun?
There's
It's
just
like
a
a
whole
force
lot
blast?
It was
of
supposed to originally be rockets,
All right,
and
so
now
see
it's
rockets.
lasers.
All right, we'll go.
They're punch lasers.
They're punch lasers. They're punch lasers. Yeah, it's for the punch dimension. Yeah,
Just,
okay.
just force. Whatever.
50. Okay.
Oof.
Math.
That's a big
Math
number.
says he is at death's door.
And then I
Take one
believe I have
action.
one of my actions, and then slight breath and shield myself.
You see this thing take these incredible hits and start to these wounds are piling up faster than it can fold itself back together. It's clearly starting to fall, but as it does, its movements, its lashing, it's becoming less random. It's starting to make sense. It's starting to shy away from incoming hits. It's starting to put tendrils interposed between itself and threats. And it pulls back for this one after taking this last flurry of blows. And there's one target closest to it here. And it rolls all of its tentacles back up together in front of it in a wave, knotted together like a huge, almost like a woven ball, and slams it down towards MD in a single decisive hit that I'm going to use a villain point from Link 1429 on. That's my last one. Tentacles.
2 ones. I have faith.
Neither is that high, actually. It's a 39 to hit.
Okay, hits.
Regular hit?
Regular hit. Indeed, not focused on defense. You're rolling a lot of dice, sir.
Well, tentacles.
You trying to kill?
Yeah.
Like kill? Like dead?
Like it did.
It's going to be 73 points of bludgeoning damage from this just overwhelming, massive blow.
Okay, dokie.
And of course, amidst all of that, it's a 47 to grab you.
47 to grab me.
You got about 100 tentacles piling down around you, so it's not terribly surprising that you would end up completely unable to move, as I imagine that's a critical success. Underneath this pile, as this thing finally brings its whole bulk to bear, it smashes down. Its voice is now almost a whisper. Tekalili, Tekalili, Tekalili. You feel it crush down. Make a fortitude save. Just pressing its weight.
Is that a yes?
It's just a slippery die.
Yeah,
it's
it's fine.
totally fine.
It was a
totally
6. It was
fine.
100% a 16, but it was super cocked. It's a 15. For a total of a plus 23 minus 1, plus 22, 37.
Regular success?
Critical success.
You can fend off the weight of something this large, but I do need MD and Marius to make will saves.
That is a 14 on the die. That is a 33.
You succeed.
38.
And you succeed. And in this moment here, a clarity overcomes the party, and these voices boring into you start to fall into so much noise. Alright, give me your persistent damage, which does not end.
2d6.
Persistent damage can be taken at the end of every one of their turns until I roll a 15 on a flat check, which I did not.
Two.
It's 2d6, yeah, plus 5.
Okay.
2d6 plus 5.
Woo!
10, 15.
Hey! I'm doing what it's healing for.
Nice.
That's always cool. MD, you're restrained.
I'm restrained.
And you're not stunned this time.
I'm restrained. Okay, we're going to attempt to acrobatics our way out.
Did you almost go down?
19 on the die plus 23.
Woo! He's out.
Almost go down.
Okay. That didn't knock me. I kip up.
Yeah, even if
it
it did, it's
knocked me
irrelevant.
down.
You have
Yeah,
kip off, but you just jump out of this somehow, not only resisting the force and the weight of this, but twisting away and ending up on your feet with 2 actions left. It is a death's door.
3 actions.
I'll tell you, at the moment, 3 actions, hasted. I'll tell you, it has 21 health.
Okay. It is flat-footed.
Still flat-footed from Marius' crit.
We're going to use flinging, or we're going to use the dual strike because it's in front of me and it's flat-footed. So just a punch in the dagger is. He's gonna use all his force, and this is gonna be the punch in the dagger as he just goes, or the short sword as he goes to stab with all his weight behind it. So that's the short sword. The short sword rolled a 7 on the die, so that's a total of a minus 5. Because
He's escaping. Yep.
28 on the lowest, and then they use the same modifier, so agile. 36 on the short sword.
36 will hit.
Okay.
21.
4, 6, 8, 10, 15, 16, 24.
What happens?
As the short sword, it's an orc dagger. As the orc dagger goes through it, there's just a moment of MD pulling it out and stabbing it back in, and pulling it out and stabbing it back in, and pulling it out and stabbing it back in, yelling the entire time, "Get up and fight me! Get up and fight me! Get up and fight me!" Over and over and over again. until it just wears himself out and he just drops the weapon.
And you suddenly realize that these tentacles you're surrounded by that have been wrapped and crushing around you have long since stopped moving. Reginald in the corner has watched the tendrils wrapping around the wall fall. Your strikes having finally brought down this creature. Prototype, Marius, hearing this silence, nothing but MD's frenetic rage for it feels like a fairly long moment before that too comes quiet.
It can no longer get up and fight.
And as soon as Prototype says something, MD looks at her with a look of almost conveys that he's going to jump at her next, and then
I would step in with the way.
He turns around and he just grabs a chair from one of the tables and just smashes against the table and just... We're good.
You don't need anything.
Are you okay? You
adequate.
Terrible. You look like a stray dog who hasn't eaten in 3 days.
That's kind of offensive. That's fine.
You catch Prototype looking at you, and then as soon as you see her looking at you, she looks away really fast.
I was not looking.
I get it. I was in a vulnerable state. This happens. I think we should maybe try and barricade this room and give ourselves a few moments to...
Yeah, I could use a break
little
for
break.
a minute.
I could kind of patch us all up.
Where are we?
That's a question that might take a second to explain to Prototype. I think we could all use a break real quick. Seems like a good time for us to stand up, stretch our legs, take our midstream time out here. We're going to take 10 minutes, get some drinks, get some snacks, get them if you got them. You won't be missing anything for the next 10 minutes. Thank you all for being here. If you're enjoying the show so far, and you're enjoying the absolutely wonderful wheel from Mr. Foxhound, sir, that, the weak template to that.
I enjoyed it.
That was tough.
That was like a breeze, man.
Give us a follow. Easiest, freest thing you can do to help support the channel. Just drop us a follow. It tells the algorithm that we're doing something that you like watching. And we try really hard to do that. With our new cool internet that hopefully doesn't cause us problems constantly anymore. Also, if you want, you can check out some of our partners down below the player here. Discount code UGT show gets you something from pretty much all of them, and help support us a little bit too while getting yourself something nice. Don't go too far, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. As we left off, the party had triumphed over a massive version of the strange piles of flesh that have haunted the Mysterium so far. The Mysterium stewards prior had mentioned the smaller ones. This appears to be the larger, and they are frighteningly powerful. That was only one of them. Who knows how many more there could be. The room has fallen silent. Much of the space in this library now dominated by the corpse of this thing, oddly not looking much different than it was in life. A pile of flesh is a pile of flesh, after all. What do you do?
Okay, well, for sure we should take a break. Why don't we take this giant body and just stuff it in this tiny hallway just so nothing can get through here?
As you take a glance down that tiny hallway, all of you wounded as you are, you see there are about as many, if not more, dark, dried bloodstains across the shelves on the floor back there as there are in here from your recent battle. 2 corpses of what look like Mysterium stewards lie broken and crushed in that corner, but one is dressed a bit differently than all those that you've seen before. You've seen quite a lot of them on the floors above. But this one has a strange sash and cassock around him, emblazoned with light blue and silver.
I don't want to touch this anymore right now. Can we just maybe just put a desk up in the front?
I will touch. You see, like, grab your hand.
Could we just prop a desk like up in the
Great
doorway?
news, everybody! I'm not at 0 villain points anymore.
Woo, Link!
Thank you, Link
Coming in
1429.
solid, as always.
I mean, thank you, but also I'm not gonna applaud to that. Like, I'm not gonna.
I love smashing player characters.
I support my friend AJ.
Thank you.
AJ I support, but I don't. He doesn't. It doesn't matter.
That's why he doesn't use them on me as often. It's favoritism.
I literally just used one of the gigs.
I know, you use them all a lot,
The most
actually.
recent one was you.
I know. That's what we call a joke.
Anyway.
All right. I would say we need to figure out where Edelme is, but it does seem like, as tricky as this place may be, you guys have all disappeared and returned and disappeared and returned in many different ways. I think if we're patient, it might actually answer itself.
Yeah.
Are my Oculus receivers incorrect, or is MD rainbow?
You are very subtly glowing with a rainbow of colors. You got the whole Roy G. Biv coming out.
Positively glowing.
While they're talking, MD is not paying attention to them. He's focusing on the connection with Cammy. For a little bit of panic. Trying to figure out if she's even on this plane of existence.
You felt that eruption of emotions and then that burst of color out of you, something that hasn't happened to her since Thrushmore. Never to you. But after that, it went dark. You don't feel anything.
He's gonna grab another chair and smash that.
Maybe the color array is agitating his skin.
Oh.
Something. I mean, he does have that connection to Edelme that he's. Did you feel anything from that?
She's not here.
Excellent. It's probably safer.
She's not on this.
Anywhere else.
She's not on this plane.
Excellent. She's probably safer anywhere else.
She's probably safer anywhere else, but we're in a lot more danger without her. We don't really have someone. Well, I mean,
Sort of.
you're here,
thank
but
you.
I mean, we
All right.
really could have used some
I see
of
what you're saying.
her abilities during that fight. Speaking of, can we?
Yeah.
Reginald.
Yeah,
I do appreciate you
kind of
and your
during the
work.
conversation.
Could
I'll
we-
start patching myself
right.
up, but then as
like
I'm
playing
done
with
being patched
tools.
up, I'll then move to the next one.
We've been,
So you're treating everyone around
Yeah,
the room
yeah.
as you talk here.
Go around treat it. Yes.
I am interested that you have returned. Marius, where did you go?
I couldn't exactly tell you, but it feels like I went back to the Dreamlands or something.
I, too, tried to return to the Dreamlands, but could not find you. Look. And normally, so she squeezes her fingers together. Normally it's just two pieces of rock going
Click, click, click.
But now it's like slightly squishy. It's like a little squishier rock than it was before. And you have performed miracles. I am eternally grateful.
What exactly did he do?
Marius is a little confused, but
And I'll squish my fingers again
I
together.
understand. So you.
And I'll like push my fingers up against your face. You can tell I am alive.
I don't know if you know social norms. You don't just randomly touch people's. I mean, I get it. We're all friends. I do consider you a friend, but I mean, it's.
now because I do have stone cunning, I want to roll a check to notice unusual stonework.
It's not okay.
It's
not stone anymore.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, that's a 10 for the crafting. That'd be a 29.
It is still stone, actually.
Huh.
It's, although it looks almost at first glance like bark or something similarly woody, it is still stone. Prototype's body is still stone. She's still a statue. But that stone is porous now. It's soft. It's changed like on a compositional level completely. It's not the same stone that it was. It's confusing to you because it's like if stone could rot, which typically it doesn't do that.
That is strange. I've never quite seen soft stone like that before.
Me neither.
Expiration date was 5 weeks ago.
The only ways really to weaken stone is like thousands of years over like water.
Or
basically.
acid.
Or acid.
I only feel stronger.
Or mushrooms, apparently.
Also,
Right.
I returned to heaven and left again. But I think we are doing something.
Marius gestures to the room around
So
us and say, "You still think that's better is to be here?"
Well, have you been to heaven?
Can't say I have.
Well, I would suggest going sometime.
It's on my travel list.
But why is it that you come back?
It does not seem like I have finished. I have only just begun, and Marius has helped me exist in a more real way.
What is it? Like, what is it you're wanting to do? Like, do you feel like you have? Do you know what your purpose is?
I am living.
You
I
want to
would
live.
experience life if I continue here. In heaven, they mostly drift. Although last time, I still contained my body, whereas the previous, I did not.
This might be a deep question that you might not like. Are you searching not just for living, but like you're wanting like a experience? Are you like love? Do you want children? What is it? Do you want to just be a part of community, or you just want to go on extreme adventures and?
Well, so far, I have been found to be funny. I have been found to be a friend more recently. I have also been going in the right direction, but mostly I would like to explore all that life has to offer. Marius, can I have children?
I want to notice unusual stonework again.
Stop! No!
It's a
You
19.
can't roll to notice unusual stonework. That's
Stone
You're looking.
Would you call
You
them
are looking
stories?
at the stone golem that is prototype. This animated statue. There's no tier of unusual stonework here. Let's continue to answer that question.
The little bit that I know about golems, which is not much. I mean, I don't know if it's possible to break a piece off of you to mold a smaller golem. Maybe that would technically
They
be a
reproduce
child.
by budding.
I mean, you certainly have these fungi of sorts growing off of you. I don't know, maybe.
Do
I-
you consider those my children?
I'm probably
I
the least
slowly
qualified
go to one
person
of my
here to.
shoulder patches of
The
mushrooms.
mushrooms
Yes,
poking
I mean
through
they
the
are
cracks in your
spores
stone.
and life. It's a life source, but really, honestly, it's coming from you. I
Oh.
mean, I don't know if they're them in and of itself is its own.
Realizing that mushrooms do have spores, Marius takes a small step back.
Never occurred to him until
Huh.
just now.
Since Edelmay is the producer of these mushrooms, would she be considered the other parent?
That's not
That's odd.
exact.
That's
odd.
odd.
That is quite odd and a weird thing to ask. You know, responsible is one thing. I don't know about the idea would be like a parent, almost like a
Guardian?
yes, or like a maybe like a co-creator or co-responsibility. Yes.
Excellent.
Not-
I will
not creating,
inform her
really.
next time I see her. She will probably have many names for all of the children.
He loves to just reappear and be.
I have a question. What is it you think while she's not here? What do you think of her?
I wish she would hurry with naming me. I consider it odd. I don't have a name.
Yes. Yeah. Do you see her in like a higher regard in any way?
Well, she is my creator,
Yeah.
which makes the children thing odd.
Do you like that or not like that?
I am uncertain how I feel about Adelme. She is responsible, at least partially, for the death of Benji, who was also very important to my creation.
So it's complicated.
It is complicated.
Yes. Okay. Hey, by the way, you're doing great with these questions. It's probably
Thank
going
you.
to talk this long in a very
This is
much.
an exciting development in the experience of life.
Yes, it is.
Entire time they're talking, MD's at the two bodies, looking them over. I'm gonna just step my way into this scene.
Looking over the two of these, it looks like the pair of stewards, one of them doesn't look remarkably different from the rest you've had. His gear is slightly better, and his armor is infused with relatively potent runes. You've experienced, there's nothing fancy about it, but you've experienced fundamental runes enough at this point, and with the time that you're spending here healing, probably the better part of an hour with how injured you
Yeah.
are, if not a full one, you would be able to identify that his chainmail is +2 greater resilient. It's quite strong. And his quarterstaff is +2 greater striking. The one with him, though, the other one with the sash and the Cossack, is an older man. He looks to be significantly older than the rest of the stewards that you've seen in here so far, and the only weapon that he bears is a dagger. He actually has no armor at all. He was clothed in robes, but they bear the symbol of Nethys, and he has the same badge, just like the rest of them had, though his is a bit more intricate. His dagger radiates an incredible power. Even the blade of it faintly sheds very pale, scintillating white, off-white light, and it is inscribed almost cross-guard to tip with intricate inscriptions and runes. That's something that would take a roll and a concerted effort to figure out what he is, or what it is. The only other notable thing on the body is a jar. It's well made, round, with just a slice of the bottom flattened so it can sit. The top of it wrapped in leather and sealed with wax, looking like it's not really meant to be opened. A black glass inscribed around its rim and its base with more runes. He doesn't seem to really have anything else. Both of them look like they were clearly crushed and broken by this beast you had slain in here, but it's very possible this is one of the steward's elders.
So I don't have anything better to do. MD is going to...
I'd let you roll once for each of the items you're going to try to identify.
Yeah, I'll do that while this is all happening. It's like,
Roll 4 d20s. We're going with our new secret check method. You roll 4 d20s, so you get to roll some dice. I'll roll a d4 to tell you which one I care about. I'm going to tell you, but to know which one I care about. So let's do dagger first.
Dagger first. Oof. I'm just going to go ahead and say that the highest is a 10.
Well, I need to know the
No,
order.
I don't think it's going to pass no matter what. But yeah, 3, 4, 5, 10.
Okay.
Plus 21.
Plus 21?
Yeah. 34, 35, 36. Or 20, 24, 25, 26, 31.
Well, whenever you know about it, it's... You know enough to know that you don't know. It's not a critical failure. But you do definitely... If you get a critical success or a regular failure, you know.
Yeah.
You know the fundamental runes on this dagger are incredibly potent. And they would actually be quite difficult to remove. They're woven into whatever property runes this thing has on it as well. They seem to work together. It's a full enchantment over the whole of the dagger. It's worked into the actual metal. It's more than just an inscribed rune. It's a whole piece. But functionally, it is at the very least a +3 greater striking dagger. There is certainly much more to it. And then the jar.
I'm just gonna add my modifiers. So
Yeah,
it's
that'd make it a little easier for
22, 34, 38, and then a 27.
27?
Yep.
You have no clue what this could possibly be for. It's again clear to you that it's not meant to be opened. It doesn't even appear from the energy within it that it is like a you can open it once kind of thing. It doesn't strike you as a consumable. It seems like there is clearly an essence, a power in this jar that harmonizes with something. It's a part of something, and you're not sure what. Could be part of the Mysterium. Could be something else he had. Could be a force, but you don't know.
And then during the rest of our time that he's patching them up, and he's going to lay the bodies out and just do a little prayer over them. Not much better to do.
Before you had left to come into the Mysterium here, back when you were speaking with Elder Thier, she would have given you simple Nethesian funerary rites. Something that she would have hoped could be performed when possible, if necessary, to whoever was in the Mysterium. You would have the basics.
And he's kind of going to blend that with his traditional rites as well. For the deaths of warriors, they died fighting, so they deserve the funeral rites of someone who's died fighting. He has incense and other stuff. He just has a bunch of odds and ends in his bag he pulls out while they're in the background, just by himself.
It takes, like I said, about an hour for Reginald to be able to patch everybody up. Several of you are quite significantly injured. Prototype, I think, is mostly fine, but still needs a little bit. The rest of you, got hit pretty hard.
You go from me, then I take care of him.
I think you can do all of this.
Yeah, then eventually but then I guess last I would come to you and as I'm getting you all nice and tidy and everything. What'd you find?
I armor, weapon, and this dagger in this jar.
Okay.
The armor and weapon are nothing really special compared to what we have. The armor's chainmail, so different from builds. Either me or Marius could wear it. It might not fit properly though. You look like a small man. The quarterstaff is the same as what we have now, and the dagger, I have no clue. Tells one end, points the other.
It looks really impressive, though.
It's a beautiful piece of work.
Is there a way I can at least inspect the dagger?
Absolutely. If you want to use an occultism check, roll 4 d20s.
Oh, I want to play the game that you guys have been playing.
It's a fun game. We like it. It's very enjoyable.
One more d20.
See if you can figure out what the cool knife does.
No, I got it.
You got it?
Notably,
How'd you cock it in the middle of the dice tray?
Like
That
a
takes
boss.
skill.
And I rolled. Okay, so I randomly will put these in an order.
yeah, just read them to me in an order, and
on.
I know which one in the order you read to me I'm going to use.
2, 11, 11, 9. And then which gives me plus 25 to that. So that would be what, like
27, 36, 36, and
34?
yeah.
Well, you've got quite a spread there, but you have either succeeded or critically failed, because you were able to assess what this is. It is, as is perhaps reasonable for these Nethesians that believe in the two sides of life and magic, twinned energies infused within this dagger. Two, not even really necessarily complementary, but different sides of arcane essence are infused into this. One of them is astral, giving the knife just bonus spirit damage, and the other is positive, giving it an incredible power to ward against undead.
Seems like it has some familiar with like undead. Seems like it could possibly help with that. And then, what, like space? Something spatial about it. That's what I've noticed. I would use it.
We can test it off on Marius.
I'd rather not. This sounds similar to that other. Didn't we see another dagger?
The twin. I just pull out the two.
It does somewhat match the paired Nethesian knives you'd found on the floor above in their occult collection. It seems logical. It's somewhat of a running theme with how their magic's expressed.
A lot of daggers.
While we're looking at them, the body doesn't look like Elder Thier or Lythine.
You had a basic description of Lythine that Thier had given you, and it's so broken and crushed. It's hard to be sure, but it does seem to match with what you can see. It very well might be.
I could do a medicine check. Or could I do a medicine
check? A forensic investigator?
A forensic investigator.
Our forensic investigator.
He finds an ID. Hiroku-san. A motherly tone emanates from the veils of a plain over. Worry not, young golem. Your construction bears unique opportunity. You and the others are brought ever closer to the Fae, much like it brings it closer to Zamin. Yup, not meant to say that name. Take the gift of a wheel, Mother of the Court of Silks. I'll give you a lot of information here and save you a whole bunch of rolls. First of all, as you inspect this body here, Reginald, you are a forensic investigator. This is the thing that you do.
Right.
You are...
I just wanted to roll.
This is definitely Elder Lythine. This body here is 100% the one that led the Mysterium stewards and that Thier had sent you down to find. Unfortunately, it seems...
You see me getting down into the crime scene, smelling things, tasting things, feeling the face.
Items that he bears are interesting. The knife, Reginald had largely successfully identified, but I will give you, just straight up, it is a +3, greater striking, greater astral, greater vitalizing dagger. Okay. So it's +3 greater striking, plus 1d6 spirit damage, plus its ghost touch, plus it ignores spirit resistance, plus it does 2d6 persistent vitality damage to undead, plus if you crit an undead, they're enfeebled one and stupefied one for as long as they're taking the persistent damage, plus if you hit someone who's being possessed, they have to make a will save or get forced out of the body they're possessing.
I'm just going to...
Did you get all that?
Yeah, I got all that.
I feel like for a wheel also, though, I think
I'm
we
not
should definitely have little mushroom babies.
I think Bryn just wants a baby. This is weird.
Look at
You're
this,
doing this
it would
online,
be so
guys.
Cute. Like to have a little, would it not? And my goodness,
this is not a good environment for children.
It absolutely. First of all,
the jar.
Okay.
Through your collective efforts, you are able to identify is a hexing jar. If you attune it and keep it on your person, it would give a witch +2 to the skill granted by their patron, a free action once a day to regain a focus point, and a reaction once per hour when an enemy critically fails against a spell to siphon some of that reverberating energy and get +1 AC and +2 saves against mental effects.
Too bad we don't have a witch, I guess.
That's unfortunate.
Just throw it out.
Yep, throw it out. Just leave it here.
When we did our shopping, I bought her the exact same item except with the crown. It gives Greenie more help.
Third is that amongst the detritus in the corner here, where these two stewards, Elder Lythine and his ward, were clearly bested by this massive creature. Most of the books, scrolls, and relics from around the room have been cast across the floor into a heap. Almost everything stored in the Mysterium is of interest and powerful in its own way, but none of it really useful or valuable to you. But what an insane coincidence that is so lucky it could only possibly have been the result of divine intervention. A scroll right behind, just a little obscured by Elder Lythine's body, is in fact a magical one, and it is a scroll of Speak with Dead.
That's odd.
That's odd.
That's not just notice it. That's a little different.
Speak with Dead.
Speak with dead.
Huh.
We have a dead guy.
Huh.
Oh well. I suppose we
Let's
should
just
move
carry on.
Save it for later.
We could use this.
Yes, we could.
I suppose.
What
I'm speaking
information
with
would
them.
we want to get out of this dead body?
Well, what does Speak with Dead do? What does that spell do exactly? Because
Speak with Dead animates a corpse for like a minute. It's not a super long
Right.
time. And it's a little horrifying because the corpse has to have an intact skull with a mouth because it literally animates it so it can talk. So the dead body, still very dead, is only going to have its mouth function and it can hear and it can respond. It doesn't intrinsically make
Wait,
it
isn't
like
this one smushed? Can it even?
his head's fine. It's good, mostly.
It's kind of messed up a little bit.
I get the feeling that someone wants us to use this scroll undead on this guy.
I want to
feel
have
like-
you give you the option because it is a scroll that is useful possibly in Speak with Dead is I think a very underrated spell in general.
We
we could've
missing.
talked to the dead guys
I think
upstairs.
it's uncommon in second edition, but I'm not 100% sure.
We just need to figure out what we want to ask it before we use it.
Is there
What happened?
information we need?
Yeah, I guess anything we would need to know to
What did
get
Lyles
down.
do? What did Lyles do? We figured out the maze already, so...
Well, we still need any information for getting to the bottom floor and how to get out.
Well, now that we roughly know, that's just turning the statue heads
That's
and then
just
getting to the vent.
heads. And
Lyles might not. This person. The way this would work is it's based off of what they knew.
But
They might have just ran into this creature and just died.
It sounds like he was basically, from what I remember, he was like the only one who would know how to properly get down to the bottom and get everybody out once we're done. And so I think that's the main information we need is how to actually leave and what other defenses we need to be aware of.
How to reset the wards.
Would you like to do the? It's a scroll, so anybody can do the spell if you would like to do it and then talk to this thing.
I'll be able to talk to it. The corpse will be animated, so it's not like one person's in there. Any of you will be able to talk to it.
Then either you or I have to do it. You have to have magic to cast a scroll.
Well, yeah, I could do that, but then you guys could all chime in.
Yeah.
Is that what we want to do?
How to get down there?
All right. I'd still go back to the hallway where the desks are just to check, okay, still the coast is clear. All right. I will undo the scroll, and I will cast the spell Speak with Dead on, what's this dude's name again?
Elder Lythine.
Elder Lythine.
As you pull the magic out of the scroll into the body, you see the head just jerk slightly. The eyes still listless, open, staring into a void. Again, it's unsettling to watch only the mouth itself move. I feel nothing. What has befallen me?
You died. We used a spell to bring you back, so you could speak to us, but you're not alive, just so you know.
I'm familiar with such magics.
Figured you would be.
You are still within the Mysterium, I would assume.
Yes.
Who are you? I recognize not your voices.
Well, we are trying to figure this out, and
We were sent in by Elder Thier to recover you and get out.
Reset the wards of the Mysterium.
Unfortunate the state you have found me. I know not where you are, but I believe I fell in the Cipher Obscura.
That's where we are.
Which means you'll need to descend to the soul below. Access to the soul is difficult to ascertain. It's guarded by you'll see a cube. A heavily enchanted puzzle box tied to Nethesian lore and tenets. It's complex. Without instruction, you'll struggle, but look to the corners. Those opposite each other with symbols adjunct. Two sides, as all Nethesian things are. Separate them evenly.
Interesting.
There is a ward protecting that chamber. You speak the name of Thier, so I'll trust you with this. Once the box is interfaced with, Guardians will animate. It's no threat to those who know to access, but if you take some time to struggle with it, you will need to fend them off while you work. Work quickly with their numbers near infinite. The animation will move around the room as they fall. Defend yourselves, but it is no use to strike them down. Most of the statues on this floor, if you seek them yourself, are in the open, in the halls. Only one is contained within a room. The doors are hidden by the same illusion that raises the smoke. You'll need...
Oh gosh, did we run out of time?
We ran out of time.
Oh, are you sure? No, hey, this is bad reception? Nope. You're not gonna come back? You're really gone? Alright, I think it's gone. He's gone?
He's gone. Alright, well, I guess retrieve the body on the way back up, hopefully, where they can get him on the way down.
I'm just glad that thing just took off and started telling us a bunch of things. We didn't
He
have
knew
to
the
ask it
magic.
anything.
He knew we didn't have much time.
Yes.
We should we at least like take his like badge thing just to,
That's a good idea.
in case we aren't able to get back to the body.
We do have his knife that is identifiable, I would assume.
That's true. Also, even in honor for its family, his family, and
Yeah.
anything like that, I'll bring his badge.
Yeah.
So, there is a way to turn off the fog. Theoretically.
Theoretically.
And that was that the puzzle cube to do it, or was that how to get to the next area?
I don't think he told us how to turn off the fog.
He
Well,
was.
to get to the next area,
To the door.
to get to the next area is always the statues.
The statues.
So then I'm guessing the cube will probably shut the fog down.
No, the cube is in the next area.
I
The
think-
fog is irrelevant once we get to the next area. The fog doesn't matter. We don't need to worry about it. We know how to get through it. We just need to find the statues hidden in the fog, which most of them are in the open. And how many did we find? I lost my map.
I believe you found 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, we found one in the hall in a corner.
But-
And then we found one at the end of an alcove.
But he said the doors open when the same way to get rid of the fog.
The doors are linked to the mechanism of the fog, so that doesn't matter until it matters. There's
Okay.
no point in trying to figure out something we don't know anything about.
All right.
It's a bit ominous to look at the passageway you came from. The only means of exiting this room is an open doorway, seemingly filled by a near-perfect vertical wall of perfectly black smoke.
This is like a library, right?
Yes. It's absolutely trashed, but yes.
Well, he did mention that the puzzle cube was guarded by like Nethesian lore. So could we look around the library to see if there are any books on just Nethesian lore to try to
Make me a religion check.
study to cram? I'm not good at this, so actually I'm okay at this.
So we can.
I'm still kind of hurting a lot. I can barely concentrate on the words because that's a natural 1 for a 19.
It's also a fairly large, for a library, there's a lot of shelves, a lot of space. These shelves are so crammed. Look, those that are still standing look like they're about to fall on their own, but most aren't. Their materials scattered and strewn throughout the floor, smashed, ripped, destroyed. Since they're everywhere, there's nearly no organization. It would take hours to find anything.
As I'm trying to look at the top shelf, I pull out a few books. One of them says Nethesian lore on it, but I just put it on the ground, step on it to get a little bit higher.
And no one else sees that.
No, because you put it like
It's written in Dwarvish. None of us speak
the
that.
spine was away from us, so I didn't
I
even
will
notice.
tell you that even the information that Elder Lythine imparted to you about the cube is going to significantly lower the eventual DC of trying to interact with it. It's going to drop it by 5.
Nice.
Good.
All right.
Oh, we'll worry about that. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Okay. And Edelman's not in here.
Adeli's not here.
Are we on a time frame?
Before we starve to death, which will take a while, so...
I eye the pile of flesh. I'm like,
I'm sorry, before me and Reginald starve to death.
Right.
Notably, you no longer hear the echoing sounds of shifting flesh coming from this smoky passage. This large thing emanating down the halls seems to be the source of what you had still heard. This room, at least, is silent.
Should we rest or
We've been resting.
continue?
We should continue.
Perfect. Off we go.
If I continue to look at the
Everybody's health is back up to 100. Like,
Yes, you're all full health.
100%.
I just didn't know if you guys had rested or not.
If I-
Other people require a rest, and I'm like,
Not me. I'm built different, but you
I'm
guys
built
might
different.
be
I'm
EB.
different.
But you like fleshy people. I'm getting to be fleshy people, by the way.
even
I'll be there.
You're mushroom.
Wow. Okay. First of all, kind of me. I am super fleshy.
even not finding the book, do I see there's no secret doors hidden behind the bookshelves, right?
Not visibly, no. What are you all doing as you get ready to leave this chamber? Are you going to be searching then, Marius?
Yeah.
How about you, Reginald?
Like as we were walking, or
Yes,
just
you're looking around here and getting ready to go back into the smoke. What are you, exploration mode activity are you doing?
I will be also searching.
All right.
Since he said the secret doors are hidden,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be definitely looking
Yes,
for.
I want to be
How
fine.
about you
I'll
go
scout
with
then.
that? Scout then, and you still doing all you can just to stay focused. The four of you move back into the hallway, into this perfect smoke. An area that feels almost impossible to navigate. Its prototype is the only one who's experiencing this for the first time. A darkness so complete due to the thickness of this fog that you can't even see the fingers on your outstretched hand. You can't see a wall that you're not immediately next to. And though this passageway that leads out of the library is quite narrow, it proceeds maybe 20 feet before opening up fairly widely. You see Marius with a compass in his hand, and several times you reach corners and try to turn and stop and turn back around, sometimes 2 or even 3 times before you end up on doubling back, going different ways. You're not really sure why. You'll get to an intersection, turn left, stop, look at the compass, and turn everyone around, go back the way you came, stop, look at the compass again, and then continue. Seemingly just going back where you came from, but leading somewhere different entirely. It doesn't make any sense to you.
Entire time.
Wait, do we have
Indeed.
any light? Because she
You
was
have-
Adelme was the
Oh, yeah,
light.
was-
Yes, you're into the smoke. You're going to need some light, aren't you, buddy?
Well, we were lighting the.
you were lighting the torches.
We were
but
lighting the
they're-
torches.
This entire
They
time we're going down
don't really
these
help.
halls, Embiid just grabs Prototype's hand. They don't let go. If you get separated from us, you will not find us.
All right.
At this point, you can we can show them the map with the halls now, because with the compass, they would be able to put together an effective map of how it's actually shaped. So they can see that. That's okay.
This is how it's shaped.
You head back out to the intersection with this small offshoots. You know that turning north to the right will just take you on a loop back around to where the stairs had come, and you know that turning left will send you down to the bulk of the floor.
Next time we get to a city or anything, we need to buy something that gives us light.
It's
You see me reach out of my little traveler's pack and go, whoosh,
I don't need it.
and like one tiny little like.
We're a party.
It helps.
You're the only one that can see
We
it.
work.
It
We
can
also
hear it
sometimes
strike.
work as one.
Nobody else can see that smoke.
It's normally not on my list of things I need to buy.
Okay, I'm just saying it out loud to remind me, because we are friends, right? I don't want to die. Do you want me to
You
die?
hear a voice in the back.
I too am a friend.
You? Yes, you are. Yes, yes, you are.
She needs that.
Make me a perception check, my 2 searchers.
Oh yeah. Well, man,
Roll dice.
I rolled 2.
I like rolling dice.
Doing great.
19
doing
plus 25, that's a 44.
I got a 28.
Present. But Reginald,
It's foggy.
you had also heard the thing about doors and fog and something. As you come around this corner, you don't really see anything. You can't. It's too smoky. But you sort of feel along the corner, just kind of running your hand along here where you'd been marking the corners. And just sort of down this wall where you're trying to find the right direction. And your hand hits something. Right on the inside of the corner,
I think I got something.
your hand hits a door handle. It's completely invisible. The wall looks no different than any other part of it. What Lythine had said is that the doors in here are hidden by the same effect
Right.
that makes the smoke.
So I do want to take the... somehow I want to mark this. As I keep my hand here, I'm like, I need to mark this.
What did you find?
There is a door
There's a
right
door
next to this
handle.
Just
intersection.
open the door.
Put a
Well,
hanging
we
necktie
can,
off
but
the
just in
handle.
case we want to come back, is this where we want to go?
Yeah. If
All
we
right.
Found the door. We might as well go through it.
Found it.
Good job, Reginald. We'll buy some torches next time we're in town.
That's all I was saying. That's it. It's just a reminder of a grocery list. I just need you to remind me about the list.
We used to have a lantern.
There's so many papers. Hold on, I'm fishing. There's so many rooms, and then we're going
that's
to come
right.
in a
He
completely
always had to
random
carry the
order.
lantern. He couldn't see in the dark.
I just have low light vision.
He could barely see in low light.
He got low light vision. He's doing his best. Don't make fun of him.
He's making fun of EZ.
Oh, that's fair. You can make fun of Easy.
He's not here
Too
to,
soon.
He's not here to defend himself. It's been like forever.
You open the door. Well, try the handle.
Come on, sound effects.
See, the door is also locked, but compared to navigating this floor and finding it, difficulty of having MD pick
The door's
lock.
locked?
I kick it in.
Okay,
Wait,
kicking
hold
it
on.
works.
You don't need to do
You
that. I have
already
it.
booted it.
Okay.
Bam!
As I was-
Corsair RGB MD
I
kicks
am the
his
light.
way through the door frame.
Wait, is he
here.
lighting up RGB? Or he's just like-
Very faint glow.
Okay.
It's into another crammed library.
I could have opened this without us smashing this and making noise.
Absolutely
RGB
packed
footprint.
with cases, shelves, cabinets. This one seems to skew more towards primal and natural knowledge. One prominent display case has what looks like the skull of a gigantic fish mounted inside it. There are numerous preserved snakeskins in racks covering almost half of a whole wall of this 20 by 20
The
room.
whole room is odd.
The whole room is quite odd, yes. It's a
whole
very
building is
odd little room.
Truly is a Mysterium.
And make me another perception check, my peepers. He likes to roll. Must be included. Look at him. He thinks he's people. Have the Fisher Price steering wheel in the passenger seat.
That's a 36.
Okay.
34.
Maybe the happiness.
Both of you would notice that on the skull of the fish, it doesn't look like it's been perfectly clean. It's pretty close to the door inside on the left. The sockets of the fish have a little bit of red goo still set on the bone. And it just looks like it's starting to well up almost where a tear would be. Almost enough to start trickling down the outside of the skull. What you notice, Reginald, is that same substance is barely visible, starting to leak out from between some of the books on the shelf next to you.
Huh. This is kind of like what happened upstairs, right? And then that happened like upstairs where like the walls were like seeping out like the mushroomy stuff?
Kind of, but this looks more just like blood.
Oh. The room is bleeding a little bit, and so is this fish head dead.
Well, then we should leave.
Well, hold on, Dick. What is it that we are trying to figure out?
Is there a statue in this room?
That's it.
There is not, no.
Okay.
I thought that this might guard how to get rid of the fog in the room.
I don't know. He didn't finish his sentence.
Yeah.
I
I mean, this was locked. It feels like there should be something in here we need to...
Yes.
Most of the rooms are locked, and most of them are just like study
As
rooms.
this droplet gets enough weight to start running a red streak down the outside of the fish skull.
I
A
wanna
single line of blood like a tear. It's inside a glass case, but you can see
Oh,
it.
okay. Is a glass
Books
case breakable?
fly off of the shelves everywhere in the room, spraying a whirling storm of thin trails of blood as you are assaulted by images, visceral and violent, flashing through your minds. Everyone make me give me initiative, actually.
Oh, good.
Do I want to roll for this?
You got a +1.
And you get a +1, prototype is scouting.
23.
Yeah, just do the normal roll. Okay. Yeah,
23. Sick roll.
I
Roll
know.
a 4 on the die for a total of a 28.
You guys are great.
42.
There you go.
34.
Marius, as you see this all start to happen, your almost instinctive reflexes kick in fast. What do?
Paper cuts!
The books are on the floor. The books themselves aren't flying. They all just kind of launched into the room and fell, and this blood is spraying around. But it's thin. It's almost like a small a very localized hurricane. There isn't much of it. It's these images that are starting to pop up into your head that are really, really almost painful. Like you're seeing flashes of incredible like wars, murders, all incredibly violent atrocities, and you can almost feel them.
As I feel this pain and this kind of confusion literally whirling around me, I think Marius' first instinct is basically to just swing out to try to get out of the way of it, even though we're stuck in the room. So, being the thing he was focused on, he's just gonna use the sword to smash at the fish skull.
All right, give me an attack roll.
That's an 11, 37.
37, you smash right through the case and hit the skull. Give me some damage. It is an object, so it's immune to precision or crits.
That's a big roll. 16, 22.
22?
Yep.
That's a big roll.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
That's 2 off from max.
This is a big strike. You hit it. You smashed through the case. The skull, it's fish bones. It doesn't seem like it should be terribly hard, but your blade doesn't do as much damage as you feel like it should. As you hit it, sprays of blood shoot out of it. More just jetting out from these eyes. It's starting to run down and seep into the bottom of the case that it's sat on, the mount that holds it up.
It feels frustrating that, it's a skull. You would think it'd be easier.
I think it would just shatter.
I just for the sake of it, I'm going to say hunt prey on it, and I don't know. Can I consider the mist to be an enemy for the sake of hunt prey? Like, even if I'm not going to smash at it?
The whole thing's kind of one thing. Yeah, you can give it to you.
Okay. I'm just going to strike out one more time just at the skull, just kind of out of frustration and not really knowing what to do right now. I am probably going to miss unless you count the 26.
26, you hit it. Again, it's just a fish skull. Like, it's huge. It's pretty, like a foot and a half around and maybe 2 feet tall. It's massive. But your blade just sort of slips on this blood across it, smashing into the side of the case next to it. Like, this should be impossible to miss. It's just an object. It's just sitting there.
You big, stupid, crying fish.
I haven't heard that story before.
Everyone seeing these images starts to mirror the absolute agony that you're witnessing. Everybody make me a will save.
I rolled a 10 on the die for a 29 total.
32.
39.
Hold.
Holding.
Hold.
77. Do you have will saves, crit success? Okay. Does anyone, just out of curiosity, I think anyone does. I think that's just Sully. If even. I don't even know if she does.
I don't know if she has it.
Reginald!
Wait, turn back the clock. Does that work with saves?
Yes, it does. Saves and ability checks.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Musically!
Everything.
Musically, you second guess
everything goes monochromatic on me as all this weird stuff's happening, and I failed, and then now I super succeeded because I rolled a natural 20 again. This is my 4th natural 20.
All right.
That's a 44.
Well, Reginald, you see these images. They're very vivid. Mm-hmm. It's almost as if they're your own thoughts. It's strange. It's uncomfortable. It's unsettling. It's giving you a little bit of a headache. But you can see that it's definitely affecting the rest of your party much more severely than it is you. What do you do?
Is there something I could do to help them?
You can make a knowledge check. Who said that? There's
It's
weird.
Can I?
Did somebody say something? You got it. I don't know if that's going to pick up on the mic.
How many actions did that take up?
What take up?
The knowledge check?
Oh, a knowledge check. Oh, if you wanted to recall knowledge to try to identify what's happening, that'd be one action.
Okay, yeah,
and then you would just you could just roll 1 religion.
For religion?
Yes.
Mother Zanzibar.
I don't think I know her.
That is a 25.
I do. No idea. That's something. This is 25. I will give you. This is clearly a haunt. This is.
Okay.
You don't think there's any creature puppeting this somewhere?
Okay.
This appears to be yet another manifestation of the things that have happened. Whatever has taken place in Lowell's appearance.
Yeah.
And it's definitely centralized on the skull of the fish, but it's permeating the whole room.
Okay, I will.
You can try again. There's nothing that stops you for knowledge checks. There's no multiple attack penalty for thinking. There's nothing that stops you from trying as many times
to
as you
get
want.
a little bit more information.
Try and figure out what you can do.
Think harder.
Yes, I will do that. Wait, hold on. I do have a thing. Hold on. Is it cognitive cross? No, that's a reaction.
He's learning.
It's triggering whenever it's a reaction.
He's thinking.
I can basically recall knowledge again if I fail.
He is
You
recalling.
failed. You can do it again.
Yeah, but it's a reaction, right?
Yeah, you can use your reaction and just do it again.
Okay, I did. It's not good. It's not good. I rolled a 4 and then a 2.
Still haunted.
Yeah.
So you have 2 actions left.
I have 2 actions left.
Yes.
Great, cool. I want to do it one more time.
Do it again.
Fucked.
Okay.
He's thinking,
all right.
He's thinking. His brain's in overdrive right now.
And by the way, I'm like soaking in all of the information, and I'm just like, I'm not trying to react to it as like, just trying to take note of it. And then you said a religion?
Yes.
That is a, that would, I believe, that is a, shh, stop it, I think.
Stop hitting with calculators. Let him think. Let him think.
It's a 36.
36. The haunt
This one's
emanating
broken.
out from the fish skull here is manifesting these visions psychically. They are painful.
Yeah.
They could very possibly be lethal. But the source of this seems to be some manipulation, some horrible manifestation of the primal magic energy throughout this collection. The fish skull is not just a fish skull. These are artifacts. These are magical. These have attenuations. But they are all sourced from creatures that were alive and thought and felt pain, many of which fell in battle. This haunt can be dismissed 2 ways. The hard way is you can just try to beat it out of the fish skull. I mean, that's doable. But there is a pretty powerful amount of magic welling up in that right now. The more efficient way is to perhaps, via diplomacy or nature, attempt to quell this whirlwind of spirits and exorcise the haunt directly.
I could do that.
Third action. You can make it diplomacy. What are you doing?
Is this thing, like, can we speak to it? Is that what it is? That's like, look, I don't know what has happened with you all here, but you are affecting our friends. And to be honest with you, maybe we can work together. If this is what you want. Just trying to be a little diplomatic.
All right.
Literally calling out the check
all,
itself.
by the way, are experiencing intense, overwhelming pain right now.
Yeah.
And you hear Reginald just kind of start saying this.
I'm not really a priest or religious type person, but you guys seem like you are possessing my friends, and maybe we can come to an agreement.
It hurts me a little more to hear how calm he is.
Yeah, gaslight.
The fish.
Am I rolling diplomacy?
Yes, you're rolling diplomacy.
This is not what I wanted to do as my last action, but things were...
Well, that's what you wanted to do.
That's what I want to do. That is what I want to do. That is a 42.
For what? What did you roll?
19 plus 23.
Okay. That's all I got.
We're friends now. High five.
Yeah, just,
You're only hurting yourself by doing this.
You've done this many times to other
That's
people that
right.
came in here.
So
I promise you don't want to do this. You're in the same rut.
With a critical success. The fury in the room seems to diminish greatly, and almost immediately you watch your friends like doubled over in agonizing pain for just moments, and then the three of you blinded by this. In a few seconds, it really noticeably starts to dull. It's still intense, but it's manageable. MD. You take 27 points of mental damage.
Ouch.
That's not nice.
And it
I
is
thought
your
we were on
turn.
the same team now, guys. You're hurting my friends.
The intensity of the storm has hugely diminished.
It's the fish head. It's the fish head. Cool. Shift it to an Earthbreaker hammer. Two-handed. Smash. He can diplomacy the fish head.
2 approaches.
Yeah. Total of a 35.
35 will hit. Not particularly hard to hit the fish head.
Not particularly hard to hit the fish.
I believe you have a raising mallet here, sir.
I have to look. I think it's D10s. It's been a minute.
Earthbreaker's D12s, I'm pretty sure. It's the biggest, hammeriest hammer that exists. You have a gigantic two-handed mallet that's just... It's the Thing Breaker 9000, Tron. I'm pretty sure it's D12.
9000. You know... Sure. Reaching Pike. Earthbreaker, D6 to...
Oh, it is D10s. Wow, okay.
D10s,
Crazy.
yep. It's fine.
What'd they do to my boy?
It got raising.
I guess they give it raising. That's fair.
So it's 3d10s. 8 plus 7 is 15, plus 4 is 19, plus 8 is 27.
How much hardness is raising ignore?
Arcadus, he's my boy.
I think it's like double the damage dice or something, so you go... So you got what? How many damage dice do you have? 3?
3.
So ignore 6. You said 28?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Math. A solid hit. The skull cracks inward to the case. It should be dust, but it does start to crumple. The bones of the skull itself, the bone plate visibly bloodied, seeping from these cracks. Blood is now pouring down onto the case beneath it.
That's it, shift to hand.
Oh, fair enough. Prototype. You...
Rating is comes a lot.
also take 27 points of mental damage. I rolled exactly the same number.
Excellent. I'm going to, I don't squint my eyes, but basically the idea is that her head kind of tilts to the side, looking over at Reginald. Are we making friends? She sounds kind of stressed, just like in the tone of her voice.
They came across hostile, but I think they're calming down.
This blood still whirling
sort
through the
of.
room.
I would like you to calm down.
You did diplomacy? Okay.
Great job.
That is a 28.
There's no noticeable change in the fury in the room. These mental flashes still roll through your mind. Tortured victims of serial killers, sites of massacres.
I'll be like, maybe they don't speak common. And I'll start a different language. Do the same thing.
What other languages do you know?
I actually know quite a few languages.
Really?
My
I got you're an in character. I guess that's true. You're an in, but you speak every language. You are an in base. You just start.
19 on the die, plus a 19 diplomacy. Oh my gosh, we're going, 38. It was, in fact, not common that worked.
Yeah, it turns out not going to work.
What language was it?
As you smash into the skull, the
Nature.
prototype starts speaking in nature.
I go...
She speaks for the trees.
Wait, what's Wild Song? Is that a...
The blood
What, a language?
just drops. Spatters across the floor. Marius, for what it's worth, you take 16 points of mental damage.
Ow.
And then all 3 of you, roll me to see if your persistent damage ends.
15.
You're good. You're not good.
19.
So, as this stops, these images, these voices, this pain stops for 3 of you. Reginald, you feel mostly okay. It didn't hit you that bad. MD is clearly still kind of suffering from it, though the immediate whirl of energy in the room has stopped. What do any of you do?
Does the RGB, is it covered in blood now, or can we still
You can
see the
see,
colors?
for all 3 of you, actually, Marius less than the other 2, that blood is starting to seep out from your eyes like tears. Even for Prototype, it's starting to leak out of the holes. where prototypes' eye sockets would be.
I do feel like I have.
We should just
We probably.
do a quick look. Is there anything important in the room?
Yeah.
Or do we
I
leave?
feel better. Maybe you should apologize.
I smashed the skull again.
Why are you? No.
You take 20 points of mental damage. The skull is
You take 20 points of mental damage.
crushed down into the base of this case that it was in. Shards of the bone splintered into the wood. See it roll to see if it ends on its own.
It's a 1.
His blood is starting to run down MD's cheeks now, heading all the way down to his chin, starting to drip down onto the floor. You're seeing it start to seep out of his ears as well.
I want to just quickly look at the walls in front of me just to see if there's anything that appears noteworthy.
Make a perception check.
30.
Looking around me, the books have been cast from the shelves now, strewn across the floor. You can see the carvings of these angels that grace the walls everywhere within Mysterium, peeking around through these gaps behind the shelves and the cases, but there's nothing you see that stands out to you other than the skull of the fish. It seems to be the only thing other than this, now that the blood spattered across the floor and the walls that has dropped from these books that were thrown, the only thing that's still animating somewhat. And that could just be because MD is smashing it.
I'll do it like a chittering noise with like a little bit of like twittering in the thing. And I'll be
Squirrel
like,
song?
Yes, squirrel song.
Diplomacy check.
No. I'm telling
Oh.
him. I'm trying to tell him how to speak nature
Oh.
so that he can apologize in nature speak.
I don't think he wants. Oh, you know what?
Teaching you to speak squirrel.
Yes.
Yeah, MD. She's teaching you. You gonna. Go ahead.
I smashed the skull.
You're not using your words. Come on, MD. His blood's coming
Right.
everywhere.
Right.
28 points of mental damage.
That to you? Why do you keep doing this? All right.
I think
But
we
with
should
this-
leave.
These fallout blows from
no,
the
there has to be
Earthbreaker.
something in here.
This skull and this final hit, just a spray of blood from strike after strike. The thing is just a bloodied, shattered pulp of white shards. Just roll it to persistent damages.
7. Hey, I have deja vu.
This is
We did smudge rashes.
Do I notice anything about the room? Is there something I can figure out? So this is just diplomas.
the haunt seems to have fully ended.
Yeah.
There is just these lingering images. Whatever has taken hold of MD seems to have taken him much more severely than it did anybody else.
Maybe we should work on breathing exercises.
Well, I will cast
Can't
charm.
breathe.
I will cast charm on MD to calm him down.
Charm?
Doesn't that do that?
He's making a will save.
I'm making a will save.
You don't want
We're
it.
gonna make him angrier.
This is gonna piss you off when we're
27.
done. I
don't
know.
think you succeeded.
What's
What's your spell DC?
Spell
What is that, the
DC
soundtrack?
is 29.
Oh, so that's gonna be a failure. So, MD, you immediately feel like, you know what, you never really stopped to think about it, but like Reginald's a really good friend. Like, I mean, everything you guys have been through together
Since this wears off.
really feels like someone you can truly
You're gonna
confide
hate
in.
me as
He
soon
might
as-
actually be your best friend. I mean, like, you really worry about Edelmate. It's sort of a protective thing, but like, man, Reginald, he just gets you, you know?
Listen, I know as soon as this wears off, you're gonna be angry at me, but
So
you
we're
are
not.
going
Doesn't feel anything.
insane right now.
What are you talking about?
Hey, it's.
Why would I be angry at you?
I know not, but hey, look,
I haven't done anything wrong.
let's be nice and relaxed. How
I
does
am-
that sound?
I'm very relaxed.
I know you are. You are going to be so
Yep.
angry.
How much?
26 points of mental
26.
damage.
Can I do it? Can I do like a
That's
diplomacy
just
check
blood
on?
streaming down his face.
I like gently like start wiping his face. Like, hey, buddy, we're here together. We're in this together. Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Hey, friend.
I know exactly how this works.
I don't feel good. I was kind of like,
Hey,
I kind of like put my hand on your shoulder
Yeah.
and just. There's blood
that's
on you.
normal. That's normal, buddy. That is normal.
Can I check if he should be appealing to some kind of god right now? To the
23 points of mental damage.
23.
Can I do like a religion check to see if there's anything
Sure.
to do?
Roll me a religion check.
17.
It ends! The comforting embrace of your best friend, Reginald. You're starting to feel a little better, and blood stops pouring out of all the orifices in your head. The person finally ends.
How much damage have you taken?
A lot.
I went from 194 to 70.
I just get a good just putty of all of the ointments and things from my belt of medicine, and I'm just like, buddy, here we go. We're doing this now. We are doing this, and I just start.
And right as you reach up and start rubbing this over MD, you see a figure in the smoke outside the door. And looking kind of lost and confused, Edelmay just wanders in.
Told you.
To this is going to be so fun to describe the scene that she sees when she first walks
A
in.
super chill, very friendly MD.
Books all over the floor. MD looks like he's been crying a half pint of blood down his face.
But it's totally okay with it right now.
It's okay. It's okay. But blood down his face. There's just blood everywhere. It's like
Everything in the
rainbow.
Everything in the room is solid red right now, right?
And prototype
and
is just
you
tripping.
are still a faintly glowing rainbow.
I'm trying to think, how long does charm
This
last?
is the scene Edelmay will come back to next week.
You've been airbrushed with red.
You're charmed for an hour.
It's a long time.
Yes. Oh, I'm so
The
at
duration
this
is
next
1 hour.
session.
You're gonna be so. MD's gonna be
This is
so
the
mad.
best session.
I
It's
love
gonna be the best
Pathfinder.
session ever.
Pathfinder's so good.
Oh my goodness.
The best part about this is that charm, explicitly, if you fail, not only do you not realize you're under a magical effect, you don't realize when it fades either. It's not like it fades and you're like, he mind controlled me. Like, you have no idea. You have no idea you were ever charmed.
Oh, is
It's
that how
like
this
you
one
know-
works? So you,
I don't know. I thought that was a
whenever he
critical
gets
failure.
out of it, he's
I'm
not gonna
pretty
know.
sure- read the failure on charm. I'm pretty confident. We gotta wait to look at it. Yeah, I will look. I like reading. We can have class story time here.
Yeah.
It's just called charm. Charm person, right?
Yeah,
The
it's
first
just charm.
paragraph and then popcorn to the next reader.
Charm! To the target, your words are honey and your visage seems bathed in a dreamy haze.
He's bathed in a dreamy haze
It's
over
exactly
here.
what it
Oh
is.
my goodness.
So,
If I wasn't tired, this wouldn't have happened.
He
it's
doesn't
just-
necessarily realize it is charm unless it's friendship with you
Yeah.
or actions you can convinced. It takes clash.
So unless you made it do
Explanations.
something, unless you make MD do something like weird, he's
Yeah.
not. He doesn't know he was charmed afterwards.
Yeah.
You're fully cognizant of everything that's happened, but you don't know that he cast a spell on you at all. You just for an hour, you guys are best friends. Also, you're straight up banned for making any hostile actions against him. So, like,
Wait, how long is he banned to make hostile actions?
an hour.
Oh, okay,
It's
that,
like-
as long as the
he-
charm lasts.
Yeah, he cannot conceivably swing at you or
We're
anything.
best friends. I mean,
you
Yeah.
best friends.
You just got a large.
MD found the real treasure in the Mysterium.
It was friendship.
The
It's
power
friendship.
of friendship.
Yeah.
And also bleeding out of his eyes.
I hate it here.
Maybe
I'm-
the
I
real
don't-
horror is beyond
I kind
our
of feel like
comprehension.
I'm just your drug dealer, and I just gave you really dude, you dopamine me up, and so you just really like me.
Someone else is on
Don't do
using
drugs.
Pesh again.
That's going to be it for us today, everybody. This is going to be such a fun thing to reintroduce. Edelmay 2 next week. But I feel like I'm saying this more and more often at the end of these episodes of Strange Aeons, and we are alive. It was fine. See, any high moderate can become an incredibly pitched encounter if I just roll a whole bunch of 18s and 20s the entire time. Thus is the fun of dice games. Anything is possible. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We'll be back here next week, same time, same place. Another episode of Strange Aeons. If you want some more content, the UGT show's got quite a bit throughout the week. Tuesday evenings at 7 p.m. Eastern, we have our random nonsense adventure with Corey and or Bryn. I don't know if that's planned more than a day in advance. I think
The
you guys.
morning of.
What?
The morning of.
The morning of. They're just like, what do we want to do today? And they come up with funny things like the
Like
box
Phineas and
guessing
Ferb.
adventure.
What do you want to do today?
I don't know. What do you want to do with it?
And then, of course, Wednesdays.
Try and take over the world? Wait, wrong show.
That's Pinky in the Brain. That's what I was thinking.
Wednesdays, we have our other ongoing adventure in the sci-fi world of Starfinder, Pathfinder's cousin that just recently finally got all of its 2e stuff,
Got
and
a
it
glow
looks
up.
awesome, by the way. Still, Starfinder 1e for now. I don't know if he's planning on doing anything with that. You'd have to relearn an entire new rule system, so probably not at least for this
with
season.
the current version, like I think
I know
two
several
of
of
our
your classes don't
characters,
exist
yeah,
in the
are kind of
remaster
so.
yet. Check out Secrets Between the Stars, Wednesday nights at 7. And if you want to, check out some of our partners down below the channel. If you want to get some fun stuff and help us out too, discount code UGT Show. Thanks for being here. If you're not following the channel, what are you doing? It's the end of the stream. You watched the whole thing.
Should have been.
You gotta follow it. That's the law. That's like the rules. I don't make the rules.
If
I just
your
have to
best
say this
friend
thing.
is a fox, you should follow for him.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
He's the coolest guy you've ever met.
I know.
And you're not being magically compelled to think that.
You're not.
I am though.
But you could try casting Charm on the audience. They wouldn't know if you succeed.
They don't know.
They don't know if you failed either.
Yeah.
They know you cast something, but they don't even know it was affecting them.
You just know that you're loved.
Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Thanks for being here. Until next time, stay safe. Stay sane.